Ooh. Alright, good to go. That's the most frustrating part for me, because, like, I can't call in, like, the 1-800 number anymore, because, like, level 1 support tech going, alright, let's turn your modem on and off. Like, no, we're way past that. This problem's been going on for several months. Like, oh, well, I don't see any notes in here. It's like, yeah, because your company's incompetent and can't document problems at all. We'll have you fixed or disconnected by the end of the day, right? I think Vaughn's thought that whole idea through. Alright, we're gonna bark up the Twitter tree and see what we can find. I did hear from them. This is back on October 6th when I sent them the last message. By the 10th, I'd heard from them, so that was like 2 weeks ago. We'll warp to the next site.
Warp drive active.
Let's see, I did hear from them by the 10th. Since then, issues have continued. Local rep. Local... I did hear... Let me retype that in a minute. Because they said local management team. I never heard from local management team. I only heard from the technician guy. Who is probably part of it, but there's never been any identification about it. Alright, let's cut the engine at 10 kilometers. I'm going to try and push on this message to get put in contact with the next person. We'll see if Mediacom social media can make that happen. Hopefully everything is in range here. One cruiser might cause problems. I'll catch up in chat in a minute, guys. Want to get this message sent before I do anything else? There we go. Alright, wave's clear. Let's see, I did hear... by the 10th... no progress has been made. I have heard from no one beyond him. I understand that he likely doesn't have the authority to like to be contacted by either his supervisor or someone locally that can authorize measures to... Alright. So it only takes them to answer that one. Let's get out of there. This side is effectively finished. Alright. Let's get to a chat a little bit. See, Trial, Rush, why don't you just change ISP? So, who should I use, Trial? There is one cable company locally. It is the only internet option here that would facilitate streaming. DSL from AT&T is not enough. Satellite providers, you can't stream through satellite, not effectively.
Warp drive active.
If there was an alternative, Trial, I would have already been using them. Is this live, DNA? Evo. Link the tweet. It's a DM, Captain Data. Nope, you're fine, Trial. It's just like I answered this that one question specifically. Not like it's not the frequency, it's the idea of like if there were an alternative, why would I not already be using them? You know what I mean? So I think instead when I see that question, I'll ask that person, I'll be like, what do you think is the most common sense reason why I haven't switched ISPs yet? I'll start seeing what they say. Oh, have you? Is it Zarian? Zarian. Probably destroying your name. So I've actually had Time Warner before. Now, location will change results, right? I don't know what state you're in, but I was in McAllen, Texas. I don't know, maybe 3-ish years ago. And I had Time Warner. And I'd heard nothing but negative things about Time Warner service before. So I was expecting the worst. But I think I was in a very low utilization area. And I never had problems with it. It's the hands down most stable cable connection I've ever had. Was Time Warner. But I think a big factor of that was location and local utilization. See, Baranax Mediacom was great when I lived in Columbus. Never once had a problem. Replaced Nology with them. Nology was buried 5 new cables in my yard. Still couldn't keep a connection. I wonder, well, I guess they were competing. I was gonna say, I wonder why they weren't just using Mediacom's infrastructure there. Now, Columbus is a bit farther north in Georgia, and so it's a little bit closer to better infrastructure. Whereas, I'm about 3 hours away from any major town or city. I guess Tallahassee would be an exception. I'm not too far away from Tallahassee, but like Jacksonville, Atlanta, Orlando, Tampa, things like that are all 3 to 4 hours away. The sad part is we have a military base here and a university, and somehow still have zero infrastructure. It's just absolute garbage. There's a company here that maintains the fiber for the Air Force Base, but they're just now opening up to some commercial locations. They have no residential options currently. Let's go ahead and grapple the battleship that's further away. Let's go there. Now another factor is like my own utilization narrows the field of providers I can use. Like I can't use DSL, I can't use satellite. There is no fiber. That has less to do with me and more about the fact that I would use fiber if it were available. I had fiber in Lakeland, Florida. And that was super stable. It was nice. The download speed was lower, of course, but I didn't care because the upload was equal in parity. And just super, super stable. And also keep in mind, like, less than 1% of users use the upload speed or bandwidth to any significant degree. So a lot of times when I deal with maintenance, it's like, alright, they'll run a speed test, like, your download speed looks great. And I'm like, that's fantastic. I don't care about my download speed. Within reason. I don't care about the upload. They're like, oh. I'm like, yep, I send a lot of files for work, a lot of data for work. My upload needs to be fine. I'm like, okay, well, I see a lot of noise on the line. Yep, we've gone through this before. Like, well, it could be any device in anybody's home between here and the local node. I'm like, yep. You guys need to find out which one and fix it. Well, that's gonna take a lot of hours. Yep, sure it will. Well, I can't authorize that. Sure you can. Then we just go round and round and round in circles. But, what needs to happen is all new infrastructure from the node to the homes, and that's a massive cost to the company, and so they're going to stall and delay it for as long as they can. Well, that's the thing, Borges, is like, there's multiple providers, but they offer slightly different services. Like, there's one cable company, there's one satellite. Well, I don't know how many satellites there are, or how many DSL. I imagine it's all one DSL, just kind of subletting off of AT&T, but it's like different methods to deliver the same service. It's not the same quality or level of service, and that's the issue. I have to have upload speed to broadcast. And what's crazy is we can go 6 months without an issue. And then something will happen. Environmental. Some new neighbor will move in somewhere within, let's say, 3 square miles. Have some kind of crazy device going on, causing issues, and then we get put back on square one. I'd really like them to see them put me on the new user card and just keep moving me. But it'd be very impractical to keep up with them making that happen. Hey, frames dropping again. Nope, they're fine now. Okay. Do companies not want to compete in that area, or is there something that prevents them from competing? So competition, like, let's see. In a general sense, right, the common convention is that competition is good, right? In reality, if you're looking at your bottom line and you're one of the competitors, competition is bad. You don't want competition. You want a monopoly. A monopoly better serves yourself. So there's no incentive for someone to come in here, lay new infrastructure, and offer service at a lower price to drive the other person out. There's no scenario where it's like, hey, I'm a new company, I want to come in, spend a lot of money on infrastructure, charge a lower rate to drive my competitor out of business, to get more customers. There might be a long-term payoff for that, but there's no short-term. And even in that scenario, you're not trying to develop a market where you both provide a niche in the community. You're just doing it to put the other one under. Hey, Fire. Good morning. That's Skunk. So Mediacom came in after Knology. Let's see, local's fine. Just got tired of constantly calling Knology and them not being able to fix it. Mediacom came out once, and I never saw them again. It worked flawlessly for the next 5 years until I moved. I wish I had that experience. Oh, I was gonna say, so in Columbus, you're being, you know, in North Georgia, you're just a lot closer to actual civilization, whereas I'm more in a rural area. Wow, Captain Data. I was just now reading about so they ran fiber past Captain Data's house, like literally tore up his yard and driveway to do it, and they won't offer it residentially for him. I presume it's a commercial line, if I had to guess, but I'm just guessing. Oh, nice Fire. Oh, Baranax. Yep, I can see that stuff happening. Hey there, Archon. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, definitely Baranax. And it could be like what you were describing. It may not be a company to company. It may be, you know, they get in those positions where they can influence, manipulate things like that, and they're golden. Not enough oversight on conflict of interest. Alright, let's cut those. The bomb's going. That's him. Fios is what I had in Lakeland. It was amazing. Look, you decided to get their internet working again. I don't know what you know it's saying. Look who decided. I mean, we've been up for 15 minutes. You wandered off, you know it. Probably had like a meeting or something. Work to do. Oh, while I was off last time, I called the guy again, left another message. Then we tweeted them on social media. It was a DM, though, response to the last time they contacted me. Back on the 6th, so... On the 6th, they told me that somebody local would contact me within 3 business days, and if not, to let them know. So I contacted them today, saying, hey, I was contacted, but never by anyone else in management, just the original guy I was talking to before. And nothing's been done. I still don't have service. I requested to be put in contact with either this person... I'll explain. I said, look, the guy I'm talking to probably doesn't have the authority to solve the problem. Because it's going to be too labor-intensive, or cost prohibitive. So either put me in contact with this person's supervisor so I can start climbing up the ladder, or put me in contact with whoever is on the top of all local activity. Yeah, Seth, it's terrible. Hey, Train, Captain Data, thank you for the retweets. The new tweet just went up, guys. All those nerds who were saying they'll tweet the ISP, we'll see if they'll actually retweet. If they can't handle a simple retweet, they're never going to tweet an ISP company. Oh, Archon, yeah. So I haven't done smart bombing in a while. So you probably haven't seen this. There's probably plenty of people in chat who haven't seen this activity. So we warp site to site. Let me warp to the next one real quick. The smart bombs, you don't need to target anything. The basic rally points specifically give us 6 to 10 escalations. That's what Frank makes a lot of his fortune off of, or had in the past. I had to drive to work. I would like to get to work alive. Yeah, don't text and whatnot like Skunk does. Now, the SP training time for this Archon is really low. But the ISK barrier is like 1.7 bill for the ship. But if you want to farm up 6 to 10s, either to sell bookmarks or run the 6 to 10s yourself, this is the way to go about it. Frank will like me showing people bombing because it gets more people into bombing, and then selling DEDs, and so on and so forth. Is there a jump bridge between TXJ pockets? To the chase? Not the way you're thinking, Baranax. There's an AY Tech Y from 3KB, and that's the closest. One button, I push one button, it's gone. I hope we get WoW figured out, Skunk. I know RMK will play. I don't know. The issue is finding people who can play in those time blocks, right? That's the big challenge. I know RMK stays active. And playing for like an hour, no more than 2 at a time would be perfect for me. Just get a couple things done and then get out. So I do try to disconnect from the computer around 9 o'clock, just so I can try to pass out within the next half hour. What game? Oh, Skunk and a few more on Discord play WoW. You know it. Somebody in chat, Zenist, I think it was, Zenist, was talking about, like, should I play EVE Online or should I play WoW? And I'm like, why would you make the choice? Just play both. And they're like, the sub fees. I'm like, well, both WoW and EVE allow you to play the game for free with in-game currency. Just don't be bad. But then I was like, well, I don't know about WoW. I don't know how hard it is or isn't to farm gold in WoW to pay for the game time. It could be far more challenging than I realized. What about a goal, Skunk? I want to farm enough WoW gold to buy WoW tokens or whatever, Blizz tokens, whatever they're called, to get Blizz bucks to buy Destiny. That'll be the goal. I'm sure it'll be super easy, right? I mean, no problem at all. DNA. Why is it even DNA? Dropping the bits in the blebs. 102. Let's put a 2 there. We are 58 bits away from a giveaway, guys. Courtesy DNA getting us closer. Thank you, DNA. Appreciate the support as always. Really want CCP to make bombs stackable. Was it you or someone else in chat that was asking me why don't... It was somebody else. They were asking why don't I stack my bombs. It's like, cause you can. Crowbats, dropping the bits. It's a 7, that's a 9. How did Crowbat and You Know It have the same number in mind? I said 58. But put 55. You guys are up to something. 52? There we go. Evo. We broke the 500 mark, guys. We do have one giveaway to do. Look at Aramar. My timing is impeccable. Alright, guys. It's giveaway time. Giveaway is now open. Good luck, everybody. If you don't have to enter the giveaway, speak up and ask, and if needed, we'll show you how to do so. We'll draw the winner at the end of the next site. So we'll finish this site, and then the next one we'll draw a winner.
Warp drive active.
Crobat. Okay, it just worked out that way. I don't know where you know it got 55 from. Fire. How can I tell how many I have again? How many what? Fire. That's what I figured, Borges. I've always been on the auction house. That's been my favorite way to do stuff. Because it might come down to not doing the most efficient activity. It might be doing the activity that's most mindless. That I can do for like 90 minutes at a time with somebody else. Because if it's like the most efficient activity but I hate it, it's like an Eve. If I don't enjoy what I'm doing, I'm not going to do it. So my productivity goes to 0. But if I find an activity I like doing, we can just make it as lucrative as possible and get things done. Deadpool, let's make Rush do math. Alright, so 65. Easy. 2-digit math, Deadpool. Easy. Holy crap, Aramar. Oh, bits. So, I can show you that part, I guess. Let's go here. Oh, I can't see it on my own channel. Never mind. I can't show you. I'm bad and dumb. So, for most of you, in the upper right-hand corner above the stream, there should be a Get Bits button. You can check there, or in the bottom right-hand corner chat, there's a little gem icon, Bits icon. You can click that and hit Get Bits, and somewhere in there it'll show you your Bits wallet. You know it. Putting bits in, but can't enter giveaways. Twitch, please. Evo, I like it. Kawasa, hope you're doing well. Welcome back. Alright guys, we're on the final wave. When this battleship explodes, we're going to draw a winner for the giveaway. Remember, I'm not going to call the winner's name out. You guys got to be paying attention. If your name is drawn as the winner, you need to post your Discord username. Your Discord username. If you've never been on our Discord server before, the link is in chat. Click the link, find your name, have it ready. You don't need to be on Discord right now, but you have to have been on the server before so I can find you. If I can't find you, I can't DM you. So you're bad and dumb, and we'll have to just give the prize to somebody else. It's probably going to be farming herbs. That was like 200,000 an hour or something. I think I am an herbalist. I'm an herbalist and a alchemist on my main Borgus. That'd work out really well. So Rush, I fly around in a 600 mil ship, but I have been too cheap all this time to buy a Sister's Probe launcher. You're dumb, Seth. Finally broke down and bought one yesterday. What have I been doing? I don't know. You are not smart. For those of you, so those who don't know, I know Seth outside of games. I know him in real life, and I don't mind telling him he's not smart. And I know firsthand he's not a smart guy. Or he has moments. How about that, Seth? You have moments of really poor decision making. Why are you? How do you not use a Sister's Probe launcher, Seth? You're not a T1 poor pleb. What are you doing?
Drive active.
All right, let's put a 4 over here. Go back to giveaways. Let's draw that winner, guys. Drawing the winner. Winner is being drawn. I need the winner to post their Discord username when they see their name, and let us know what prize they want. Look at Crobat trying to get ahead of the curve. Pilot, if I can't play WoW anymore. Well, I mean, no one asked you to, so looks like you're good to go. I can't play WoW solo. Ever. I never could. I never enjoyed WoW by myself. It was always about the folks I could run around and do things with. Let's go here. WoW is in the same vein of Eve for me in terms of, like, if I'm logged in, I better be achieving a goal or a goal with others. Like, raiding was always about getting other people gear. I didn't care at all about my own gear. If I was the last person to get something, I didn't care. I'd still play the exact same amount of time next week. Wouldn't change anything. I want to kill the engines there. Let's get intel back up. There we go. Don't like distance I'm at this cruiser. Let's go and approach it. May have cut the engines too early. Let's go and approach it. 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 now we're good. Yeah, Zafri had quite the adventure stuff trying to get back home. Even without sisters, I'm faster than most of Proppy. It's not untrue. They have Captain Data. Like, there's too many people out here. I can't explore. I can't make any ISK. He's gotta get faster at scanning. That's it. That's the trick. Chikori refers to me as smartest dumb person she's ever met. Same name, ISK wheel. Trial, congrats. Trial getting good. We're on the ISK wheel already. Let's put it on the screen so you guys can see it. Trial's giving up 100 million ISK to spin the wheel, guys. Let's see how it works out for them. Trial. You just doubled your ISK. Game is easy, guys. 200 mil going to Trial. Let's go to our Discord and find you. Trial. Trial 200 mil ISK winner. In-game name. Send out. Salutes. Let's see. Yep. You can respond to this one whenever you want, Trial. But congrats. I'm already off the... Yeah, we're off just desktop mode. Close that out. Turn this 5 into a 0. That was like a bits brick, not a wall. So we got caught up. Let's go this way. Thank you again, guys. Very kind of you. Make that a 40. All the things have been caught up. Deadpool, Evo, Crobat, you know it. DNA, Thomas, all contributing to that one. Let's get this battleship down. Count the sites. There. Easy. So I want to play WoW, but all my friends quit. Get new friends. It's so hard though in WoW. Like, when I was big into WoW and playing every week, it was the group I was playing with that kept me coming back to it. And then just time goes by, and we weren't bringing in enough new people. Because back then, WoW didn't scale very well. Like, once you had your 10-man or 20-man group, you didn't want more people, because it caused more problems. Maybe 5 extra people who casually rated could like fill in slots when people were busy, but now with the flex rating, it's probably a lot easier to maintain groups. But once like the group dynamic changed, it was easy for me not to log in. We started taking in people I couldn't stand. The biggest thing was our guild leader taking a step away. He just got busy in real life and couldn't guild lead anymore. They kind of handled all the administrative things and kind of did a great job of like managing personalities. I remember one individual specifically. This lady was annoying as hell. I couldn't deal with her. Not that I have the greatest patience for people in the first place, but she was too damn annoying. I stopped logging in. I was like, if they don't get rid of her, I'll stop playing. I just stopped playing. Wasn't worth. And other than leveling for expansions, I really haven't played much ever since. That was back in, I think, Wrath days. Are you farming escalations today or just ISK? So, they're the same thing. But I'm farming escalations. And by extension, therefore, ISK. Keyword sounds like a typewriter to Sarah. I need some more type. Here we go. Yes, it does. There you are. I beat the crap out of the keyboard. Pretty abusive to it. This wave is fine. We're on the version of the site that has the loyal cruisers. Also, Intel is super quiet. What is going on? It was busier closer to downtime. You say you don't have patience for people. Do you have patience for cats or dogs? More so, yeah. I don't know. I've never had like a pet that wasn't annoying because not like if I had an annoying pet, it was because there was an annoying person attached to it. Like any pet issues have always been related to a person doing something bad or dumb or lazy or the same thing. It's not the same thing, but it's like having kids. Like, you only get so mad at a kid before you have to realize they're probably doing something for a reason. Somebody else probably put this idea in their head that this was a good idea. That person's name was probably Tim. Let's go ahead and count this site. See, Assassin, I was moving 320 mil last night. Ventel went crazy around me. Literally just docked and logged off. No, Assassin. Sometimes that's the right play. Absolutely. I mean, never just want to like log off and quit playing, but if you were in Provi, you could have just like docked up to dump off loot and come back for the loot later. Going right back to wherever you were doing before. I'll figure out Russia's evil plan, send all the nerds to Provi to spawn the sites, then they spawn in the region he's exploring. But mathematically, that's work cap data. I'm exploring multiple regions. That would be a good plan. Have like instantaneous site despawning in Provi because it's so jammed full of people. But the other problem though, Captain Data, is they're all slow at scanning. Like, I'll scan sites down faster than the Astero, and I'm in my Scepter. Like, that's some level 3 skill nerd in an Astero because they didn't come to the channel and go, hey Rush, how do I fit my Astero? And then get the speech for like, well, step 1, get your dumb ass out of the Astero. Because if you have to ask how to fit your Astero, you have no business being in it in the first place. I don't know if I counted the site yet. I will not count the site. Never dock with Reds in local. If you can use DScan, you can dock with Reds in local. But don't warp blindly to a station. You can also do safe log-offs. Made around 620 mil in 2 days of scanning. I feel good. Provi is nice. Mr. Assassin, you tell Captain Data every day how much ISK you earn in Provi. That's what I like to hear. DNA. You're probably going to be safe for a bit. We're like 435 bits away from the next giveaway. So I don't think that's going to be a problem for now. Let's go and cut the prop. Let's go and cut the engines. I might be cutting the engines a little early. Tesero. Tesero, it's easy. Provi. Easy. That's how you get the Provi without dying. Or at least not mattering that you died. Oh my god, a Desi's running from us, guys. This is the worst. Prop mod activate. Turn it back off. Let's close distance on this guy. Cut the engines. Alright, he's dead. Gotta turn this thing back around and go kill these cruisers. Once we accelerate, we'll prop mod back on. Approach that one. Easy? Easy. Alright, we're back in position. Mostly. Sufficiently. Everything is fine. Yep, they're all in good range. Deadpool, I'm in staying for 2 days, and all I can say, catch is a lot better for ISK per hour. So you guys gotta keep it in mind, this also has to do with your time zone and RNG. You can never take 1 or 5 or even 10 or even 20 sessions in one region and assess a region off of it. It has to do more with your time zone and your number of jumps, and on top of all that, RNG. Like, catch is not better ISK per hour than stain, and stain is not better ISK per hour than catch. It's in your very narrow data perspective. Does the smart bomb only work that well in the Macarial, or can I use a cheaper battleship? So the hull itself is not very expensive. The cost of the hull is irrelevant. The cost is from the bombs. You can use an Apocalypse or a Navy APOC, but the hull cost is irrelevant for the overall cost of the ship. The cost comes from the smart bombs. And what Barrick said is absolutely correct. The roll bonus on the Macarial is really nice. You get a warp speed bonus, and on a battleship that's amazing. So why is insurance such garbage for any non-T2 frig? I presume to actually have an ISK sync. Like, other than for high sectors, I don't think that like insurance serves a purpose. Because if you're PvPing and you're flying T1 ships, you should be able to afford to replace them. Like, getting 80% of your risk back is just so much of a faucet. Yeah, what Zafri said. It could just be that crafting materials are too cheap, but I think it scales. I think insurance scales no matter what. It's always going to be too much it's getting back. But then you get the argument, and this is a valid point, that if insurance didn't pay out so much, less people would undock to go PvP, and then there's less content, and that's unhealthy, so... Like, the insurance faucet for T1 ships is already bad. It's already a bad faucet. So the answer wouldn't be to make it worse by then applying it to T2s and beyond. The insurance is bad for the non-T1s is just like a reinforcement of the idea of like, hey, dumbass, if you can't afford to lose a ship, you shouldn't be out there in the first place. So maybe that's a better answer to this question. Why is insurance such garbage on any non-T1 frigs? It's because if you're in a non-T1... It's not frigs, Seth. T1 hulls in general. But if you're in a T2 anything, and you're whelping it, either you can afford to, or you're an idiot. Assassin, I swear to God, I never thought making this was this easy. I'll be Omega in no time. Assassin, living the life, living the dream. That's all I like to hear. So 2 days not enough, but yesterday I did an entire stain and got like $250, but I wasn't very fast because I was bookmarking safe spots. Oh yeah, exactly, Deadpool. And that's one of those activities that will pay off dividends in the future. Because now you'll have saves and pings at every system you go to. You're not like spending those extra seconds per system looking for a place to go to. And while it, you know, it feels like seconds, it adds up a lot when you're making jump after jump after jump after jump. Alright guys, it's been a while since we've seen an escalation. Now, we've already seen 5. So, and we're only 3.5 hours in. So we can see another, not see another one for 90 minutes and still be on pace. Yeah, we're in a Macarial, Jax. We're in a Macarial. Yeah, the cost of the strat is not in the materials. It's in the blueprint cost. From what I understand anyway, that seems to be what Zafri's saying. Hull cost does not correlate to just material cost. Jax, the overall ISK per hour on this is about 125 mil an hour. You will have hours where you only make 50 mil from bounties, yeah, from ticks. But every escalation is about 75 mil if you sell the bookmark. It's the most static number I can give you. If you like RNG and you want to run the deities yourself, you can potentially earn it, you know, more or less. Let's go this direction. Guys, all you have to do is bitch about RNG, and look what happens. I just said we have not seen an escalation for a while, and we get number 6 today. Game is easy, guys. Look at this. These are all today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Game is easy. Even in the same system? These are 2 different directions. That's terrible. Nope. Alright, none are in the same system. 2 are in this pocket, though. That's handy. Once upon a time, I'd be really tempted to run those myself. Hey, Huey. Huey is confirming the easiness of the Gila and the new sites, which, I mean, that should be pretty obvious. The new sites are usually meant to be accessible to new bros, so Desi should be fine, at most. Oh wow, look at that free. So a strat costs less than 10 mil to make for material cost. It's just the LP for the bookmark, or the blueprint rather. Alright, cut the engines, we're fine. How much ISK is a 6 to 10 on average? The bookmark rather goes for about 75 mil. Less if it's in a less desirable location, you can go for as low as 30 mil, but from where I bomb, most of them are gonna be decent. If you run your own 6s, Frank has a whole spreadsheet and like Reddit post up for it for your averages. But I don't have a link handy for it, I'm sorry, Barrick. Reverse jinxing yourself, that's not how it's supposed to work. This is called dialing, bat phoning in RNG. Nubachi, it's easy. Be interesting, it would be interesting if you use the MTU for us new bros. What are you talking about, Deadpool? Dropping M2s on this side would be terrible. These ships suck. New bros should follow around Haven runners. Drop M2s. Once upon a time, though, somebody did follow me around and salvage these sites. I haven't seen them around lately. They've been gone for a while. I don't remember who it was. I'll recognize the name when I hear it, but... Let's grab that loyal cruiser. Addo, dropping the bits. Addo, thank you very much. Guys, I thought we were safe from the giveaways, and then Addo happened. Addo, good afternoon, sir. Hope you're doing well. And thank you, as always, for the support. Addo is one of the first streamers I watched on Twitch. Back when I could not watch enough FTL in a day. I used to, before work, I would tune in to Addo. Addo's like, at the time, was like 6 hours ahead of me, so... It was my morning before work and his daytime after work. Steinhelm, good morning. Hope you're doing well. What does that Mac run fit? 1.6? 1.7 according to the fit window, but roughly pepper hat, right? Yeah, Baron. Alright, guys. Giveaway is open. Good luck. Giveaway is open. Good luck. If you don't know how to enter the giveaway, just ask. We'll show you how. But it is open. We'll leave the giveaway open at least until the end of the next site. And then remember, this next winner has potential to win multiple times. Up to 4 times they could win. Life is grand, as always. Keep up the great work. Addo, thank you very much. Have you had time to play anything recently, Addo? Are there any recent titles you've been enjoying? Today and for the last, about week or two, we've been severely fighting the ISP battle.
Warp drive.
That's the most newsworthy thing here. Let's see. This site's complete. Make that an 8. Go to giveaways. There we go. Look at DNA. I said no giveaway. I mean, timing DNA. So doing some Battleground all day, all night when I ain't on work or spending time with the wife. That Battleground addiction, Addo. I like it. I got some decent streams of it. To someone uninitiated, someone who's not familiar with the Battleground or H1Z1 craze, like the survival shooter games, he's been playing Fortnite recently as well. But watching H1 and then watching like the Battleground one, to me is the exact same game. There's no difference whatsoever. And so I asked, I'm like, hey, what's the big difference between these two games? They said they play completely different. And so I'd watch. I'm like, from a viewer standpoint, this is exactly the same game. Like, there's no difference at all. But if you're playing them and you're familiar with the games, apparently there are a lot of differences and quality of life things that are better in Battleground. Because it wasn't like I was refuting it. Like I believed Dejan from what he was telling me. It was just I from a viewer perspective, viewing a game that I didn't personally play, I couldn't identify the differences. Bombs, I need you to blow up that tower. That's not good, guys. Bumping off the tower is the worst thing that can happen, but I think we're gonna be okay. Are we fine? We're fine. Everything is fine. I would like to not go that way, though. Let's go this direction. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Addo. Glad you're having fun with it. I might try out Fortnite at some point. Just because it's free to play. Have you, Zaffrey? Nubachi? That's the thing, like, I know I'm bad at these games, so I don't want to buy the pay-to-play ones. Even though Battleground looks really accessible. It's like $30 price point. That's an extremely accessible price point for a game that's so popular. Alright, we're on the final wave, guys. When these battleships explode, we're going to draw a winner. This winner has a chance to win up to 4 times. We'll see if they want to press their luck or if they want to walk away with 100 mil. Who caught the press your luck reference in there? No whammies. Addo, controversial question. Is anyone enjoying Star Trek Discovery? I am. I am not like a huge Star Trek lore expert by any means, but I am enjoying the show. I'm really liking Lorca. Captain? I'm really liking this character. I want to say he was the antagonist in The Patriot, but I'm not sure if it's the same actor. I haven't looked into it enough. But I'm definitely enjoying it. Why 4 times? Oh! Thomas. Alright, so trying to think of the best way to explain this. Alright, so we have 4 giveaways queued up. So instead of taking the next like 20-30 minutes to do 4 giveaways, what I do is I take the giveaway winner. If they take 100 mil and walk away, that's fine. That's 1 done. We still have 3 more to go. We'll draw a new winner. But the winner, if they spin a wheel and win a prize, they then get the choice to spin again and risk all their prizes to try and add to the pile, or they can stop at any point. So they could potentially win up to 4 times. We'll show you in just a moment. We'll give you a demonstration. Let's go ahead and draw the winner, though, and see who that's going to be. The winner is being drawn right now, guys. Good luck.
Warp drive active.
I remember this name, guys. I remember this name. Let's see if chat remembers this name. Let's see if they're even here. They've been lurking. I want to say, if I'm remembering correctly, this is one of the biggest big-time winners of all time. We'll see if they're here. Their luck at winning multiple giveaways is legendary. Bado, what did you think of Discovery so far? It's like, I don't know if I like the show as a whole as much as I just like the Lorca character and his scenes. Him and the new security agent, or security officer, I like a lot. Their just interactions. I get the vibe, though, that he's going to be a traitor. I can't place it. I'm suspicious of the new security guy. Like, he spent too much time in Klingon camp. The actress who plays the friend of the captain, who's also like an admiral or something, looks familiar, but I can't place her. See the bomb's going. I like the Expanse as well, Dubachi. I don't think you have to like one or the other. I like both of them. Paramedics, that name sums this place up perfectly, right? Guys, they may not be here. If you guys enter the giveaway, make sure you're looking to see who the winner is. Put your mouse cursor on the bottom right-hand corner, click the button, and look at the previous giveaway winner list. See if you're not list, but if you're mentioned there. We'll give this person 1 minute. I'll get the stopwatch out. In 1 minute, we'll re-roll. Otherwise, chat will riot or something. Alright. 1 minute, guys. It'll be a little more than a minute from your perspective, because like 8-second delay or something. Yeah, media, that's what I'm thinking. Main goal of the game is the same, yeah, but the mini aspects... yeah, exactly, Trial. That's the way they described it to me. Like, it plays completely different, and I'd watch it, I'm like, viewer-wise, this is like exactly the same game. So I'm still on the fence, however, I've enjoyed the last few episodes more. Yes! I don't know, the first episode I thought did a lot of good build-up, and then the second episode, the pacing was off, and maybe even the third. But the last episode or two I think has really hit its stride. I think it was the jarring aspect of, like, we were already on a ship, and we had a crew, and then we didn't have a ship or crew anymore, and we went back to having a whole new ship and a whole new crew. It's like, what are we doing? Is there a plan here? Do we have some idea what we're doing? Are we gonna get a new crew and ship next week? Nick Pa. Alright guys, this winner's not here. We give him the minutes, so let's close it and redraw. Start giveaway. Good luck. New giveaway is open, guys. New giveaway is open. Good luck, everybody. New giveaway is open. We'll give until the end of the next site, and we'll draw a winner. That'll be the plan.
Warp drive active.
That's true, Citizen. There are always like those filler episodes, which is unfortunate, but you can't afford to have them early on, in my opinion. You can get away with it a little bit later because then people will be invested in certain characters, and so as long as it's not mediocre like filler, it's just character advancement and development. That's fine. The actress is Jane Brooke. She has been on a ton of things like Gattaca. I remember Gattaca, NCIS, Miami, Anatomy, Castle, Chicago Hope, etc. I thought I remembered her from a movie, but maybe not. Or yeah, maybe from a series. I remember Gattaca overall, but not her role in it. I wonder what I remember from. Or another Death Star. Oh man. I hope this series, though, addresses the whole Klingon appearance change between the original series and TNG. Hibachi. Can you name shame the non-winner? Can't tell who it is from mobile. It was Nuthouse. It was Nuthouse 1, who I think was like the first big, huge multi-giveaway winner of all time. But Nuthouse never responded, so we had to re-roll. Well, I knew developmentally the relation between the two games salty. That I was aware of, just... I'm not, like, I, as an individual, me, as someone who's never played the games, had no perspective on what the differences were in gameplay. Because again, from the viewer perspective, it just, to me, it looked exactly the same. Which wasn't a positive or negative to me. It was just like, am I sure I'm watching the game that you say I'm watching? Are we sure about this? Crobat still waiting for the shame bell. Crobat, I think, sent me a link or something. Ow. My knee just popped. Alright, so we've got 2 loyal cruisers we need to catch. Deploy the police webs. Make sure they blow up before they pull range. Alright, he's dead. Cool. Let's go there and there. I'm gonna grapple the first one. Web the second. It was actually got backward, but it'll be fine. We did draw a winner, right? No, we haven't drawn a winner. I'm waiting for the end of this site. So when these battleships explode, we're gonna draw another winner. Look at Hibachi with the bells. May have to approach this one a little bit more. Battleships like go in a different direction on this wave, so... One of you would kindly blow up. Bartos in the house. Bartos, hope you're doing well. Bartos, look what I'm doing. Bartos. I mean, Bartos is not in Pravi right now, so it doesn't matter, but... Bartos, look at this journal. 6 escalations so far today. Alright, let's warp to the next site and draw the winner. Good luck, everybody. A new winner is being drawn. I'm pretty sure this is a first-time winner. I don't think this person's ever won anything before. But when this winner pays attention and sees her name, I need your Discord username. And you need to be on our server at some point. If I can't find you on our server, I'm going to re-roll you. There'll be shaming going on. Let's see... Oh god, it's Murloc. Murloc, welcome back. These are smart bombs. So we don't need to target anything. They take our capacitor, our ship's energy, and turn them into an AoE pulse explosion. These do damage everything around us. So we clear the site every 3 to 4 minutes. We make about 50 mil an hour on the bounties, but we're not doing it for the bounties and the ticks. We're doing it for the escalations. When you do combat anomalies, there's always a chance that they can escalate into another piece of PvE content that has a chance to draw, or drop, some special loot. So it is layered RNG, but this method allows us to kind of chew through it at a decent pace. Russia Mold, so I think I remember her as a bitchy receptionist and Don't Tell Mom. That's a thing, Pepperhat. That actually sounds really familiar. I think you're right. I think I remember her for something from the 80s more than I do the more recent stuff. Or late 80s, early 90s, maybe. I have to check to see because you're trolling me, Baron X. So good. So what do I do now? So we found the winner. I'm on Discord. Discord name. @HBarrack. First step is tell me what your Discord username is. And then I'm going to look for you on Discord and see if I can find you on my server. If I can't find you on my server, we are going to point and laugh at you.
We're not just doing this for money.
Seth sneaking in.
We're doing it for a shitload of money.
Had to go back to the old Twitch to resub. Thanks, new Twitch. But it says Twitch Prime. I'm confused. Are you on the beta browser or something? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3. Seth. 13 in a row. Thank you very much. That Newton local scared the crap out of me, so I recognize the name. Let's grab this battleship. Alright. H bar. Let's go find H bar. At H bar. There you are. Alright, so now H bar, or Barrick. Let's go wheel. Barrick, do you want to take 100 million ISK and walk away? Or do you want to look at the wheels and pick a wheel to spin? Choice is yours. Ah, got you, Seth. Yeah, the beta. The beta also knocks out all the extensions, so I don't plan on even looking at the beta again until the extensions are on beta and or mobile. Eric? Are you subscribed to WoW currently, Eric? Skunk and I are making plans to play WoW in the evenings. I want to get through the whole hurdle of you like, no, I'm not going to play, and then we just talk into it anyway. We'll get RMK also.
Drive active.
Let's count this site as complete. Let's do giveaways. There we go. Let's do a wheel. Go big or go home. Alright, so Barrick, you need to pick a wheel. Pick a wheel. Wheel at HB. Click link and pick a wheel. There we go. Barrick's like probably at 50% right now. Chat's probably like getting a little worried about Barrick. Isk wheel. Alright, that was quick. That was decisive. Alright, let's go to the Isk wheel then. Let me get this up on the site and we'll start spinning the Isk wheel. Barrick has a chance to win up to 4 times if they can avoid the whelp, or they can always walk away with their current prize. We'll see what they do. So burn this direction. Go ship go. Cut the prop. Get within 10 kilometers. Cut the engine. I think the trick on the timing is for me to get just under the 10 kilometers. Puts things in range at the right time. Easy. Alright. Let's go desktop so you guys can see the wheel. Barrick, good luck. Barrick is giving up 100 mil is guaranteed to spin the wheel, and their first result is 50 million. Alright? 50 mil. Barrick, your decision. Do you want to take your 50 mil and walk away, or do you want to spin the wheel again? If it lands on a whelp, you lose everything and get nothing. But anything else you land on gets added to your 50 mil that's current. Barrick just said wheel, so I think wheel means spin. We're going to assume that. Barrick, good luck. Barely dodging the whelp. You're now at 250 mil, Barrick. You can take your 250 and walk away now, or you can spin again. There are 2 more spins available, and then the pool of spins is depleted. But if you hit whelp, you walk away with nothing. The choice is entirely yours. Let's grab this battleship real quick. There we go. 3 times charm, once more. Barrick, good luck. This is spin number 3. They're at a quarter bill, and they just added 200 more. You are now at 450 mil, Barrick. 450 mil. There's 1 spin still left on the board. Or you can walk away with 450. What do you want to do? I'm going to add this site as complete. You've been tap dancing with this whelp so far. You can take the last spin for yourself, or you can walk. I'll take that and go whelp something. Thank you. Barrick, congrats. Leaving 1 whelp on the wheel. Guys, that means you guys get 1 more giveaway chance. Giveaway is now open. Good luck, everybody. Let's go find Discord. There's Bar. You won 450 mil ISK. In-game name. Send out. In salutes. There you go. Just answer that DM when you get a chance.
Warp drive active.
Put this away. Giveaway is open. Good luck, everybody. ISK adverse. I like it. ISK adverse. Media's is better. I like it. Alright, guys. 1 giveaway left. Let's go over this way. Make this a 5. Let's go and add the 20 to our goal over here so I don't mess it up and forget. There we go. This is the one where we land on 0. We're going to turn our bombs on. Bartos, I need a synopsis of all the stuff you've been posting so far. If any of it was directed at me. None of them highlighted. Before now. Let's turn over this way. There we go. Did some smart money myself. Got 5 sites, but need to PvP for the most part. So good, Bartos. Bartos, I expect all of Test, Catch, whoever lives over there, to be watching the smart bombing videos. I want to see an uptick on those video views. And when alphas can smart bomb Bartos, are you ready? All the alphas smart bombing all the time. Bartos is the previous Baron of 6s in Pravi. They took over from Frank when, big surprise, Frank slacked off, Bartos swept in and got good. I like it. Paramedics. Not yet ready for alphas. Bartos, it's gonna be amazing. Everybody will then have an alpha for smart bombing. That'll be our goal anyway. Are the sites you're doing best suited for the smart bomber, or can you use smart bombers on any site? So the solo smart bomber is suited for this site specifically in this activity media. You can, however, take 2 bombers to a port in farm 7s. You can take 4 bombers to a rock haven in farm 10s. But 1 bomber by itself is going to be, is going to stick with farming 6s off of basic rally points. Let's go there. There we go. Is improved Sancha covert site a ghost site? Yes. You will want to avoid that, or only go to it if you know the methodology, which is warp in. There'll be 4 cans. Do the can that has the different name. You have an RNG timer between 30 seconds and 2 minutes to get on that can, hack it, and get out. The timer starts when you land on the site, not when you start the hack. Be aware. Make your decisions accordingly. And Zafri's correct. You can also alternate and try 3 bombs and a sniper as well. The sniper is basically a ship like a Nightmare or something long range that will snipe the battleships as they get out of range of the bombs. Alphas will smart bomb explorers and scepters. Will probably be better fists per hour. Deadpool. Oh, we need to fire off another giveaway. We'll draw the winner after this battleship pops. That's what we'll do. All right, guys, we're gonna draw the giveaway winner as soon as this battleship, as soon as this battleship goes down. Then we'll warp to over here. One more cycle should do it. Let's go make sure we count this site as complete. Time for final escalation. We need more DEDs, guys. 6 is not enough. I didn't pop it, son of a bitch. I have never had a cycle go that badly. I think that's the difference of the implant. Where were we just now? We're going to go to YCM and go blow that guy up. Yuck. The ticks, Marsh, are only like 50 mil. You don't do it for the ticks. Like, they're nice padding, they're nice extra ISK, but you do it for the escalation farming. We're back to this one.
Warp drive active.
Iron Mark! Mark is alive. Mark, welcome back. I know I hadn't seen you for a little while. We were talking about incursions one day. I was like, where the hell's Mark? And I went on Discord and found you and pinged you. But welcome back, Mark. Hope you're doing well. You got 5%. I have no implants in at all, Bartos. None at all. I'm in my exploration implant. Or clone. I tried to buy some implants, but they're none in Pravi. I was going to make a separate clone for bombing again, but it's never happened. I haven't had bombing implants in since I lost my first one in the Smart Bomber. I'm glad I at least got to warp to 0 on this one. There we go. Hey Bartos, look at that. Look at what I left behind. I left a DED behind, boys. Game is easy. Number 7. I said, hey, game, give me a DED. They're like, alright, cool. But you gotta finish the site. And I'm like, I don't know about that. So I came back, finished the site, got the escalation. Easy. No problem. Oh no, Mark. No problem at all. Real life gets in the way. Totally understand. Sorry I missed the sub. I'll have to get to it later. No, Mark. People support as and when they can. Always appreciated. Glad you're doing well. I just knew you were like super enjoying incursions and then like just vanished. I was like, oh, I hope nothing bad happened. But glad to see you, Mark. Hope you're doing well. Do you sell the escalation in a corp or is there a in-game channel? P-Trade Media. What is it? Do we have a command for it? Nope. YouTube at media. Search how to sell. There's a how to sell DED guide you can look at on the YouTube. Like you just sorted out for P-Trade and otherwise. Frank will buy them all though. Frank wants them all. And he'll, other than Bartos, he'll usually pay more than P-Trade. CCP rush log. That sounds like a responsibility. No thank you. Alright, let's get within 10 kilometers here. Probably a little closer since I need to account for cutting my engines early. First tower down. I shouldn't have locked that. That's weird. Easy. Easy game, easy life, guys. Let's see. So we need to draw a giveaway winner. Let's do that. Giveaway winner has been drawn. Wait till you guys see this name. I need this person to post their Discord username as soon as possible. I would love to, Bartos. I might try posting them that high. Like, what were they going for in P-Trade after you bumped the prices up, Bartos? Iron Mark, absolutely. Glad you could join us again. Did we skip a giveaway, TNA? Are you back off mobile yet? Alright, this is the final wave. Let's grab Battleship and Battleship. Grapple the first one, web the second. Yeah, no problem, media. Diablo. They go for 90 in P-Trade, Bartos? Oh, man. We're gonna get rich. Why are they so expensive? Because Bartos jacked the price up. He was soaking in all 6s, and if you wanted to run 6s, you had to pay the Bartos price. Or have like a private arrangement with somebody. Bartos single-handedly inflated the prices up. Well done, Bartos. But beyond that, Deadpool is just the scarcity. Like, Deadpool, consider this. Hey guys, where's our giveaway winner? Guys, if you entered the giveaway, make sure you're looking and checking for your name. I'm gonna set a timer for 1 minute. If they don't X up in 1 minute with their Discord username, we'll just re-roll them. Alright, there we go. Stopwatch has started. So I've pulled 7 DEDs in 4 hours. That is not normal RNG. We are way ahead. I only usually get 1 an hour, on average. Which means I'll have hours in the future that I don't get any, just so it evens back out. But added more on the side for my own sellers, but P-Trade was 90. Gotcha, Barto. Yeah, that's what I figured you meant. That P-Trade got up to 90 and then... Because you were probably sniping them up in P-Trade as well, as your private sellers. DNA, I'm late for my appointment. DNA! Look at Trial. Trial had 25 seconds left. Alright, Trial. Same in ISK. Let's do this. ISK wheel so you guys can see it. I want to try and get it done before... Oh god, I screwed it up. This is not fine. 100 million ISK, given up. Trial wants to spin it. Trial takes 200 mil. Game is easy. Never not double your ISK. Trial, congrats. We'll find the proper tower, burn toward it. Go ship go. Prop mod on. Desktop mode off. Change this 5 to a 0. We're finally caught up. I can go find Trial on Discord and send them another message. Let's go back over here. Let's get ready to cut the prop. So many things going on. Active writing, guys. Super active writing. May not stop the shipping time, but I think we're fine. Let's go find that Discord. Let's go Trial, check your giveaways. Note to add 200 mil more. You can ignore this one as well, Trial. You don't have to respond to this one. Alright, there we go. Oh god, am I out of range of this guy? Nope, we're good. Whew. Everything is fine. Capture local. Easy. Hey there, Maniac. So what is this new nonsense I'm looking at? So, Mark. With a Macarial, a smart bombing Macarial, smart bombs take your capacitor and turn it into an AoE blast, so I don't target anything. And we're running basic rally points in nullsec. And the whole purpose is to farm up escalations. Escalations are pieces of PvE combat content that you run to get a chance at some special faction loot. This is actually how Frank made the most of his ISK. And then Frank was offline for like a month, and then Bartos took over and improved the D&D empire, in my opinion. Frank will disagree, because he's a buyer, and I'm a seller. Trial! The toilet almost failed me, sorry guys. Trial's so good. Oh man. Trial, congrats. Racking up the ISK. I've got Macarial, so no skills in bombs though. Oh, so the SP train on this mark is super short. The ISK cost is high. The fit is 1.7 bill, but the ISK barrier is super low. In the in-game channel mark, Eve chat has a command for the in-game chat channel. But the MOTD, message of the day, has the Macarial fit if you want to look at it. Not this very second, but like whenever you want to. You can always find it there. Alright, this side is effectively finished. Go ahead and add that over here. But the bounties are about 50 mil an hour, which is nothing like relevant. It's just padding. But the bookmarks, the DEDs we get, we can sell the bookmark for 75 mil a pop. Or probably 90 mil, so you should be pulling about 140 mil an hour on average. Active writing. And the sites take like 3 to 4 minutes to run. So let's say you can hop on and rat for like 15 minutes. You can knock out a few sites and dock back up. And it was 15 minutes, so you don't expect an escalation, but if you get one, great, and if not, okay, I killed a few rats, got a little bit of this, dock it back up, put it away, no problem. What do you need to do the escalation yourself? So you can do it solo in a Gila. Ideal would be a Tengu, but you can get it done in a Gila. And the biggest advantage of the Tengu is being able to fit nullification, so you're not at risk as much on going gate to gate. If you're running it in your own local, like if it's somewhere you live, you can just take out a rattle and crush it, no problem. Or a Gila. It's just if you have to travel very far for the escalation, then you want to be in a Tengu. Yeah, Mark! I'm an incursion runner, my man. I have all the ISKs, that's right. Alright, Mark, you tell people. No reason to be ISK poor. That Archon I don't know. That's a Frank or Hazel question. They spend a lot of time in that. I've never flown a Gila. By the way, do we have intel for Catch? That's gonna be a Bartos question. If you live in Catch, talk to Bartos. If you live in Pravi, then like, I don't understand your question. The short answer is probably no. Because like, how would we know what's going on their side? That makes, I don't know. What we're going for a trial? 7 media. We're up to 7. We have 7 hours worth of escalations today. And we've only been going for 4 hours? At least 2 of them are in QBL together. Guy in local's fine. This wave is fine. Does that have loyals in it? It does. Let's grab that one. Easy. Isn't Loki better than Tengu nowadays? For Sanchez sites, I don't believe so, Barrick, but you can confirm with Frank. I don't think it's for the 6s. Tengus can still PvE, learn something new every day. Yeah, nothing changed in the rebalance to affect its capacity to run 6s. Let's go here and there. Buffalo's, there's a couple of very accessible groups. Mark's a brand new player. He got into incursions. No problem. Bartos. I presume it's the resist profile barrack, but I couldn't tell you for sure. Chat or Frank would have to answer that one for you. Hey, Marmalade. What is SP for a VNI fit versus a Mac fit? The SP will be lower for the Mac. Or perfect skills for a Mac is lower than a perfect skill for a VNI. If you want the numbers, I can help you. How do you get started with incursions? Warp to Me and what's the other one, guys? Is it Valhalla Project? They're both newbie accessible, or is it Warp to Me is the only one? It can't be the only one, but it's the one I'm most familiar with. But Warp to Me is a very accessible one. If Mark still has the links, Mark, I'll give Mark a permit if he has the ability to post. He might be on mobile and maybe he can't, that's fine. But you can also DM me on Discord, Ninja, and then after stream I can go research it and track it down for you as well. Alright, this site's complete. Let's go warp over here. Change this to a 5.
Warp drive active.
Go back over there. Easy. Alright, caught up on everything now. Right, Charlie? Never not intact armor plates. There we go. Thank you, Mark. That's the other one. He posted the other name, Ninja, to look for. This citizen. Rush, do the smart bombs pop cans? Rex, negative. Cans, I doubt it. They definitely don't pop Rex. Let's find the proper tower to burn toward. Oh, perfect, Mark. There you go. So Ninja and Mark figure out how to coordinate. If you want the information, Ninja, Mark's got you covered. And thank you, Mark. I've only done the one incursion with Livy a long time ago, and I know there are better sources of information than me. Bombs, please. Oh god. Everything went wrong, guys. Everything's gone terribly wrong. We've been betrayed. Let's lock these things down. We're in this direction. Go ahead and prop mod a little bit. Web on this one. That over there. Put the brakes on. Crobat. Lebanon and bitten. Crobat, thank you very much. I appreciate the support as always. Very kind of you. Let's burn back in this direction. We are 315 bits away from the next giveaway. Let's go ahead and prop mod a little bit. The brakes on. Easy. This wave is fine. This wave is fine. Crobat, evening things up. Now 300 bits away. Thank you, Crobat. Put the brakes on here. Assassin, living the intact armor plate life. Glad you're enjoying. Let's see, Mark, how much money do you make? You're talking about ISK per hour? Depends on what activity we're doing. So this activity I pull in about 140 mil an hour, ballpark. But there's RNG involved, because it's all about the escalations. Some hours I pull none, some hours I pull multiple, but you'll average out to about 1 per hour. So 90 mil from that, 50 mil from ticks, about 140 mil an hour. Oh, I'm sorry. You, if you were asking Iron Mark, you gave your answer in chat. I thought you were asking me. No, he might have been Mark. He might have been. And you're both named Mark. Like, this is gonna be super confusing. That's when count this site as complete. Giveaways, and warp to the next site.
Warp drive active.
Man, if Frank shows up today, on time, can we tell him how many DDs are waiting for him? And then he's like, well, I'm not paying that Bartos price. And I'm like, alright, we'll figure something out. Or, I mean, I'll give him priority to Frank, but if he doesn't want them, then I'll definitely not mind at all unloading them to Provi. P-trade. Rush, as you're lazy, yes. Why don't you fit an auto-targeting module? Why would I reduce my DPS to accomplish nothing, Meeks? I don't get it. We tried it on the VNI, but that was for streaming purposes. Then we had a bunch of new bros being bad and dumb and fitting auto-targeters to their new bro vexers and breaking their cap stability and dying, and it was a mess. Cut the prop mod. Cut the engines at just under 10. Oh, I thought we were gonna bump. That was gonna suck. But nope, we're good to go. Mesosaurus. Hello and welcome. If you have any questions at all, do not hesitate to ask. I think it's underscore iron mark DNA. I'll double check it for you in a second. Underscore iron. Maybe not. Maybe it's underscore mark? Yeah, underscore mark. Underscore mark. Let me give Mark a permit here. If you want to repost it, Mark, go for it. Oh, I think he's looking for your username, Mark. You can also find Mark on our Discord here. There we go. Yeah, the only thing you need to target on these sites at all is the battleships and the loyal cruisers. That battleship's already 2 kilometers away. There we go. Mesosaurus, what ship and fit you in for us noobs? Mesosaurus, this is a Macarial. This is the Angel Cartel pirate battleship. The fit you can find in-game. Eve chats at Meso. MOTD has fits. The Romantics is the in-game chat channel. The MOTD there will have the fit. I'm pretty sure all my rigs are cap rigs, but let me see. It's been a while since I've looked at it. Yeah, they're all cap rigs. Faction smart bombs. Cannot wait to see what alphas are going to be able to do. Smart bomb. Alright, let's warp over here. 1787 sites completed. Yeah, no problem, Mezzo. Any questions at all, please keep them coming. The whole reason I'm on here streaming you is to answer questions, guys, so. If you're new to the game, if you've taken a break and you're coming back to it, if you've done one activity mostly and you're getting into a new activity and you have questions, I will get you through all the basics, and then the more specialized your questions are, we've got a lot of helpful people in chat with different backgrounds that can help you out as well. Hey, Kriegs. Kriegs, I only have the Excalibur. Endless was trying to talk me through like how to unlock the other ones, but I don't see it. I don't see a way to unlock more frames. Doesn't mean they're not there, just it wasn't intuitive for me. But I'm liking Warframe. It's very, very cathartic to play in the evenings and just kill a few things and relax. Hang out in the Moana channel. Let's go here. There we go. Warbling? It's gonna be so good. Content. Elias, are you still in Provi? I've always based out of Provi, Elias. This is the most time I've spent in Provi, though, in probably 6 months. Snublet, hello and welcome. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. The ISK per hour on this is 140 mil an hour. Mr. Assassin. Rush, you play Warframe now. Man, we gonna game together. Uh-oh, Mark. You have been enjoying some Warframe? I don't play a lot. Like, I do like 1 to 3 maps in the evening before getting off the computer. But yeah, I can throw out some pings and I can make a Warframe chat on Discord, but like, I would want just directed to Buana's channel, because he's the most established person in Warframe that I know. You get the Rhino, the Ember. Oh, okay. Yeah, because I don't think I've progressed through them as a story at all, Kriegs. That would make sense. Pinger says you unlock frames for buying the blueprint to build them and then farm the parts for it. That would make sense. I'm guessing the blueprints are just like rare drops for like beyond like the first couple of frames. I'll double web the first loyal cruiser here. I used to have the SIBO on these things for faster lock times when we were sciencing out the fit. Oh yeah, you're definitely farther than I am, Mark. But I would love to do the like progression, like storyline stuff with other people. Like even if they don't need it or they do need it, I'll go back and backtrack with folks or rerun content with people who've already cleared it. Don't matter to me. I really like the defense mission because I don't have to run around a lot. I can just hold the center point and just wait for mobs to come to me. Shoot at a few things, get frustrated, break out the sword. Breaking out the sword is the fun part. That's why I want to get more frames so I can use different types of weapons. I want to get a Warhammer. I saw one. I think there's another one that has like double axes as well. Or dual axes. Oh wow, Dark Knight. If you guys enjoy Warframe, definitely follow Buwana. He's been doing a lot of the drops streams. He's been making new accounts constantly to get more drops for you guys. Alright, this site's effectively complete. Let's go over here and count it. Go back over here. I wondered about that, Mark. I wondered if weapons were frame-based or if they were certain weapons for certain frames or how that worked. Any weapon can be used by any frame? Oh, wow. Offense. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you in chat. Let's find the correct tower here. So finding 6 escalations in a single day, like a full day of bombing, is already good enough. We've already found 7, though. So we're 1 ahead on the day. We still have almost 2 hours to go. We've been very lucky with the low amount of red traffic as well. We've only had 1 red in the pocket today. Towers are down. Easy. Let's blow up the rest of the stuff. Only 1 cruiser remains. Yeah, Mark, if they speak up again, I'll definitely direct them to you. Offense? So offense, before exploration, I used to do the bombing almost exclusively. I've had the itch to bomb again, but I was never in Provi. And like, I don't like going from Stain to Provi on a daily basis. But I dumped off the last load from Stain for like 4 bill, and then we did the mining op. And then yesterday we were supposed to PvP, so I ended up from Stain back into Provi again. Because I forgot to swap my clones, I wanted to get on my exploration clone. So I was going to make a bombing clone, and that didn't happen. I still need to get a learning clone. I don't have any learning or attribute implants in right now. I'll probably buy some in Provi today after I sell my bookmarks. Yep, farming escalations, exactly offense. These are basic rally points, so we farm up 6s. We've had 7 so far in 4 hours. It's been amazing. Definitely above average RNG. I usually only see 1 an hour. Let's go and count the sites since we're on the battleship. We've done a ridiculous number of giveaways today. Probably 5, 10, about 12 giveaways probably. Hazel Elite RMT'd into like 700 mil. And then we're 300 bits from the next giveaway. It's been crazy. The next mining op got partially funded. So any bits or tips that come in that mention mining or PvP go towards the next op. We still owe one PvP op because of subscribers from last week. We tried to do it yesterday, but the internet connection here just didn't cooperate at all. Zafri and Seth and myself went and roamed around for a bit, but that was off stream. Let's go warp over this way. Run Forsaken hubs in my VNI, but they drop so rarely. But I think in Delve, so don't know if that makes any difference. So different faction types have different escalations that are desirable. In Delve, what kind of rats are they? You're probably getting 7s, I think. It's been a while since I looked at hubs. 7s or 8s. I can't remember which. Error mark, but you'll notice that it's still minimal button presses. That's right. It's I don't know. It's 8 bombs per site I have to turn on. Per site? I think exploration is still more button pushing. Blood Raider 9 and 10s? Are Blood Raider 9s desirable? I have no idea. I've only ever been in Angel space and Sancho space. Yeah, exactly, Pinger. Alright, let's cut the prop. Get under 10 kilometers and we'll cut the engines. There. Easy. Towers down. Easy sight. Easy life. See, living food just got here. What do you mean by 7s? Quality of the rats, bounty quality? So the 7 was reference to a escalation. Escalations are like 1 of 10, 2 of 10, 3 of 10, 4 of 10, 5 of 10, so on and so forth. Blood Raider 9s are not desirable, Warblin says. Weird, so Offense is saying they do sell, and Warblin's saying they don't sell. Maybe they don't sell for a good price, and that's the issue. Right, paramedics? Elite blue explosions. I like to pretend there are RNG notifications paramedics, that we're going to get an escalation on this site, or a faction spawn, or both. Grab that battleship before it gets anywhere. T2 explosions, that's right. So Offense was getting 50 mil pop. I presume that was recently, so maybe, I don't know. Some kind of info was crossed between Warblin and Offense. Are these wrecks not worth looting or salvaging? Correct, Minx. Correct. Looting and salvaging is usually for battleship wrecks, and there's only 1 or 2 of these per site. Now, an exception, Hazel found, some of these will drop the meta damage control module, or damage control unit. And that can be worth looting, but... Hey, there's one right there. Easy 1.3 million. Game is easy, guys. They don't drop that often, though, so... That was just typical RNG for me. But you can always look at the Rex and figure out what you want to pick up and what you don't want to pick up. But the meta DCU is always what you're after. And tags. There's a certain type of tag that'll have value, but that's even more rare than the module, I think. The site's effectively complete. Let's go to 90. Giveaways. Easy. Alright, let's go over here. Either we got really fast at these sites, or someone else is also bombing now. We'll see when we land on the next one. Yeah, if an alpha wanted to follow around loot and salvage, they could do that. But they'd still be better served by following around a pretty much any other ratter. Havens, hubs, anything with a higher battleship density. Mark, welcome back. We're gonna find out if anyone else is bombing the system. Nope, I don't see anybody. We just got really efficient. This is the last site in the system. The other ones haven't respawned yet. They will before we finish this site. In fact, there goes one right now. Put the brakes on over there. I don't know if it's a good sign or a bad sign that the ISP guy hasn't called back during the stream. Salvaging after riders in general is really good ISK for an alpha. Yeah, absolutely, Barrick. 100%. Because, like, even if they don't use a referral link, like, just basic day one non-referral alpha can use salvagers very, very quickly. And then the amount of ISK they can earn day one in null salvaging is crazy. Even, like, following around level 4 mission runners can be really nice. I did that at one point. I mined for my first year in high sec, and then I wanted to get into mission running, but I was waiting for my skills to train. And so I got a salvager and followed around a guy in my corp who ran missions level 4 just all day, every day. In an AFK dummy. Before you couldn't AFK the drones as well. Because drones couldn't get aggro back then. And I was like, alright, how much of this do you want? And he's like, you just take it. He's like, I would have left behind anyway. I'm like, oh my god. So I had unlimited level 4s to pull from back in the day. Alright, final wave, no faction spawn. Let's grab the battleship. Weapon grapple this guy up. Which means this site is effectively finished. We'll crack 1,800 sites today. Not done just today, but in general. Mr. Sapling, good morning. Mr. Sapling, what do you think of all of the League of Legends changes announced for the Runes and Masteries? You drop MTUs and come back to salvage the sites with all the wrecks in one place and have a couple of carriers clearing the sites for you. You can make almost carrier level income in a T1 Desi. Oh, you mean for, yeah, for running havens and such. I thought you meant like putting carriers on this site. I'm like, no, that'd be terrible. But I got you. Very excited, Mr. Staff. I'm glad. Lee was telling me about them yesterday, and they sounded pretty interesting. Elias, I have no doubt. I don't know if it's an EVUNI thing, but space nerds being pissy about something. It's like water is wet, right? Guys, look at that escalation. We just got good. Number 8 on the day. Game is easy, guys. 8 escalation. Where's Eric? He was here earlier.
Active.
Eric's actually the one to get us into escalations originally. Where'd that go? There we go. He used to tote around Darth and myself, and I think Gorsey maybe, to run DDs together as a group. You know it? It'd probably break too many things, but what if we did like a, I don't know, putting the weight on there doesn't seem right, but I was gonna say, what if we just let the giveaway cheer bits and tips stack up, and then we draw a winner when we get an escalation? And then that winner, you know, could be a multi-winner. But you can hit such dry spells and bombing, like. And we never know if we're actually going to get to bomb the whole session. We have to take off for reds at some point, so. I guess we always just catch back up on giveaways, but. Seems like we get extra convoluted and extra effort for nothing. But it'd be a way to dynamically change the giveaway system day to day based on our activity. Those explosions. He yelled get off my lawn at my kids, it didn't work. Why not take away from the blood factor? What do you mean, taste? Skunk? Like, what is the blood factor? Let's define that first. Alright, double battleship spawn. We're gonna grapple one, web the other. We'll check a few wrecks. You guys got lucky with that one wreck where you found a meta DCU. That was a quick 1 million ISK. Let's go there. Nothing else is in range. Sapling. We do indeed blow everything up through the smart bombing. Not the Rex, though. You can still loot the Rex. The site's effectively finished since we can add over this way. Wait until escalations to draw a winner. What is the blood factor? Let's go with that skunk. I still don't know what the blood factor is. Apply the web to this one. Next cycle should finish.
Warp drive active.
There we go. And we are at 8 giveaway or DDs, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So easy. We tried to do war zones yet. Do you mean the resource wars? If so, I tried one off stream on an alpha. And it was miserable. There was one other person there and a Punisher. He was doing absolutely nothing. I'm an adventurer, trying to put ore in this hauler. It's a great activity if you've got a group to run around with, or if you find an occupied one. But if you find an empty site, it was less than fun. It was level 1 also, but I wasn't an alpha. I was an adventurer, so my expectations shouldn't be that high. I'm gonna need to pulse the prop mod again. There we go. Cut the engines, get the bombs up. Towers are down, easy. That one cruiser is not looking good. There we go. Yeah, exactly, Captain. This is very good RNG today. That's why I'm on the other side, is like, we could go an entire session without even having a giveaway, and we just, the piggy bank would build up or whatever. And like, I don't like there being a big time differential between somebody cheering or tipping compared to the amount of time until we do the actual giveaway. Like, even if that person isn't trying to win it themselves, they get to see the result in a shorter time frame, ideally. Would you go an escalation on stream? I'd like to see one done. You can only see them on YouTube Media. They're all recorded. We have all the guides up for them. Frank's done them on stream plenty of times. He might be doing them again if he gets drowned in them again. See, the random bits at any given time, think most would wait until you got the extra. Yeah, but if they did that, then like we want to do the current pool. Then yeah, then I'd have to have a way of keeping up with the before and the after, and that'd be a mess. That's a good point. Yep, you know it is correct. Absolutely. Always lazy. That I don't even have a ship to run them in. I don't fly a Gila, nor... I mean, I can take a rattlesnake like 2 jumps away, maybe. Probably don't have that rattlesnake anymore. I think I sold it a long time ago. Beast! Hope you're doing well. What have you been up to? What have you been playing? When did Frank start writing again? April 2016. April of last year. Some ESO?
We're not just doing this for money.
Hope you're enjoying it, Beast.
We're doing it for a shitload of money.
I've seen German Foo stream it a few times. Look at Vault sneaking in that 44. $44 in a row, Vault. Thank you very much, as always. Appreciate the continued support. Vault, what have you been working on?
Active.
Let's make this a 3. Go there. I don't know what Justin's talking about. Frank hasn't read it in months. He's probably run some D&Ds here and there. Probably not often. Right, Skunk? 44 in a row. That's Vaults. Voltige is almost there. Ari and Reed should be at 44. A line over here. Whoops. Bombs go. Bombs first, a line later. There we go. See, Minx is trying to say something. His do lazy. What does that mean? Even uses the Frank fitting tool. That's right. Only way to fit your ships is the Frank fitting tool. Oh yeah. He was doing the sights in the shutter wormholes. Oh, gosh, Justin. Well, it says in chat in the notification, as far as I'm aware. Because I don't know what shows on your screen. Or how you think set. I see Apollo playing Divinity. I still want to play those games. There's so many strategy games I want to play, and RPGs. But I'll never finish them. Maybe if I record them. Jesus, that Max scared the shit out of me, guys. I was like, who and what the hell is landing on us? Who's Oh, Miner. Oh, Miner is a bomber. Good to know. I thought we were sharing with somebody earlier, but I wasn't sure. Let's see what direction he goes in. I don't speak Moonrune, guys. What does that mean? I don't think I can even copy and paste it to you guys. Nope. Are they, Eric? Is there either one, like, superior to the other? Or does that just come down to preference? I don't know who the nerd and local is, though. Yuck. We're not on a final wave or anything. I want to say I've seen this name before. Alright. Cost Striker says we're fine. Let's see how that holds up. Let's grab that battleship. Let's count the site is done. Easy. Two improves a lot of the systems. Both are worth playing, though. I've got the first one. Of course, he's tried to electrocute me. Captain Data. If you only did one, do the new one, though. I already own the first one, so I probably should need to finish that story. Even if they're unrelated, but like I already have it in hand, kind of a thing. One more cycle should do it. Bombs off. We're gonna warp to 0 on the station. Guys, it has been 4.5 hours. We're gonna take a brief 3-minute break. I'm gonna grab some water, stretch, move around for a minute. Oh, thank you guys for being here so far. The stream is not over. We still have 90 minutes to go. At least until Frank shows up. At minimum. Then Frank will be with you guys for the next 5 hours. But I'm gonna take a 3-minute AFK and then we'll get back to it. Should've gotten the enhanced edition for free then. Load that one up. Added voice acting for everything. Oh, wow. There's a new guy local in his Armageddon. We still have 15 seconds about? Yeah. Wait our timer out. Skunk. See, but yeah, with the changes to how leveling is going to work, I'm going to be making a new account the day preseason hits. Why is that, Sapling? When you say leveling, do you mean like account leveling, I presume? Are you just going to try and RNG the early rewards and see if you get something better to like switch your whole account over to, or?
Docking request accepted.
Like, you wouldn't abandon your old account, I wouldn't think. Just to see what the RNG is for that other account. Alright guys, again, thank you for being here. Give me like 3 minutes and I'll be right back. We've still got about 90 minutes to go until Frank is supposed to take over, but I need like 3 minutes AFK, grab some water, stretch and move around for a minute. In the meantime, if you'd like, you can check out the bits program if you're in the US. Free way to get bits. Otherwise, all the links in chat show different free ways to support the channel if you wish to do so. It is greatly appreciated. If there's any Amazon shoppers, please consider bookmarking the link that is relevant to your region. Won't cost you anything more or less, has no impact on your shopping, but if you use those links and bookmark them whenever you shop on Amazon, it'll do a small percentage back to the stream and help us keep going. Sadly, not switching my account, just want to see... Oh, okay, gotcha. We'll see how it functions. You want to see what people are going to be experiencing coming through as new players. Alright guys, again, give me 3 minutes and I'll be right back. Alright, let's get back to it here. See, Vet, I wish I could find a safe space in Null like Rush. There is no safe space in Null, Vet. Exploration stuff, he seems to make so much money every day. Never seen him get ganked. Easy. I've been ganked plenty of times, Vet. It's 100% pre-recorded, that's right. Tested from CCP Crobat. Is anyone here in Russia's alliance? Is it any good? Nope, it's terrible, Vet. Blue traffic is the worst. Absolute worst traffic. But, that doesn't dissuade you. Vets. That'll get you started. Jay. Alright, so... Intel's fine. Let's go blow some stuff up. If the other bomber's still, I don't see the activity reflecting in the sights. That's right, Phantasmo. Who has their cog emotes? Paramedics. I hear, like, reference to them, I never see them. The role players. There's Crobat. Which is better, a Sancho Ruin or a Sancho Remain? Ruin in terms of potential. You might end up pulling more out of the Remain than the Ruin, but the Ruin has more potential. Has a higher ceiling. Deadpool and Archon dropping the emotes. I like it. Alright, cut the prop mod. Get within 10 here. One tower's still up. There we go. No bump for us. Easy. Looks like a red was reported out in the streets about 90 seconds ago. Name is Dark. Keep an eye out for it. See, Murloc, how do you keep safe from gankers? I guess a smart bombing battleship can wreak havoc on a gate camp. No. All you have to do is maintain range, I'd be screwed. And I'm not safe from gankers at all. They could show up at any moment. Yeah, what Barrick said, like, I'm just keeping an eye on intel. And it's not perfect information, but if you pay attention, it mitigates a lot of issues. My virus strength is trash. You need to just train up hacking and archaeology. Not at all, Archon. They need to be accessible. If they were less accessible, they wouldn't serve a purpose. They're for, like, high-sec alpha interactions, not in any way, shape, or form supposed to be comparable to null-sec earnings. Nor should they ever be. 2 for 2 now. Oh, on the boosters? Archon? Oh, you were answering paramedics. I got you. Yeah, and you're definitely overshipped. Absolutely. We're way over the intended ship interaction. And that's fine, there's nothing wrong with it. Just, you're overshipped and then saying the content is CC. Alright, let's go to giveaways. Get that site recorded. We're good to go. Okay, we'll up to the next one here. Wasn't sure if that cycle was going to be enough.
Warp drive active.
See, do you start your bombs at different times? Why don't you group them? So smart bombs can't be grouped at all, Deadpool. So it's not even an option. That's why you can't. Or why I don't. Do you start bombs at different times? Nope, I just roll my hand across the keyboard, fire them off. You want to be more than 150 out, Murloc. That way you can warp straight to the gate after D-scan shows that it's clear. 100 wouldn't be far enough away. You want to be 150 kilometers away. 150. Or more. Overall, you just want to be within D-scan range so you can check gates before you go through them. Or to them, not through them. Cut the prop. Cut the engines, get the bombs on. Towers are down. Easy. Beast. That's right. Never not just face roll to win. I don't know why they make you sad, Phantasmo. It's super easy. And I'm doing it right now. You don't need one hotkey for it. I've wondered what the causation is after you, but I haven't seen any signs for it. So I guess they don't want this to be AFK. It have zero impact, Deadpool, on activity level. I mean, it's already not AFK. If you're AFK smart bombing, you're out of your mind. Or you just don't care about the ISK, I guess. That's fine. It's just pixels. Sheer going F1 through 8 isn't too bad. It's not bad at all. It's not just not too bad. There's zero negativity at all to it, that Tesma. It's just a bit of a pain. Not at all. You just made that pain up. I wish they would stack. I mean, you can wish for them to stack, but not going to. Let's go here.
Warp drive active.
I don't think we counted this site yet. 4 more sites and we'll break the 1800 mark. We might actually hit 2000. Not today, but... I mean, that's like your opinion, dude. The only part that was opinion was the last part. Let's go back to Phantasmo. Sure, going 1 through 8 on F keys isn't too bad. I mean, it's not bad at all. There's no way you can just... Other than just inventing it and just going, I decide this is bad for no apparent reason. It's just a bit of a pain. Not in the slightest. You're just creating something out of nothing. The hell is this? The hell's a centaur... Guys, what the hell is this? Is it gonna be... The hell is that? What the hell's it doing over there? So confused. Let's warp over this way.
Warp drive active.
Is that like a Desi, like a legit Desi name I've just never seen before? Oh, Red in Pocket. I should pay attention. There's no Red in Pocket. The hell are you talking about? Alright, the site's empty. It's a good start. Oh! That's a legit Desi name I've never seen before. Well, I've probably seen it a bunch, I've never noticed it or paid attention because they get evaporated. What is that Apocalypse doing to have them so far over? Alright, let's see. Go blow it up. That's right, it's red. Red's dead. But yeah, Intel channel's going all weird. Some nerd typed red in pocket, caps and exclamation point, and some guy responded like, post Intel, not panic. And the guy went to a bunch of words that don't mean anything. Hey there, Maxim. Hello and welcome. If you have any questions at all, feel free to ask. ISK per hour on this activity is about 140 mil per hour. There is RNG related though. You can go an hour without finding any escalations. You can find a bunch of escalations in an hour. Never know what to expect. Plucky. Hope you're doing well. Riddick! I saw you in, was it Catch? Where did I pass you the other day? I think it was in Catch. Let's get these things webbed. Ha! Beast. Grab the webs over here. Riddick. I was like, I thought for a minute, like, where am I? And why is he red? But Riddick, hope you're doing well. Let's see, if you clear a full wave in one tick, you can't decide what the trigger. Ah, gotcha, Zafri. That would make sense. To the next site and you know what, I should have paid more attention to what site that one guy was on.
Active.
Rad Kid, dropping the bits, thank you very much. Was that 275 bits away from the next giveaway? Thank you, Rad Kid. So the loot, not worth the trouble. Could there be a great loot drop, or is it always not worth? The only one thing that can drop, you can check the Rex if you want, it's not really super worth, but the meta DCU is worth about 1.3 mil. You can check for. I wouldn't go around looking at all the Rex, like just from your actual position. Click a couple of Rex, see if there's any in there. They drop mostly from the cruisers, if I remember what Hazel said, but yeah. Overall, the loot and salvage isn't going to be worth, because you want high battleship density for loot and salvage. And there's only 1 or 2 battleships on these sites, so. Phantasmo, congrats, getting good. Cut the second prop mod cycle. Cut the engines, the bombs up. Intel is fine. And then yeah, what Phantasmo said. So the final wave can have a battlecruiser on this site. Sometimes it's a battleship, this site's a battlecruiser. It'll be a faction spawn. On these sites it'll be called a True Sancha. And they can drop really, really nice loot. Not guaranteed to, but they can. That's the only loot you want to worry about. Ninja. Didn't used to drop MTU and clear up the sites later. You don't do that anymore. I never did Beast. Not on this site. That would be on a Rock Haven. Not on basic rally points. What are you blasting them with? Couch Yeti, smart bombs. So a smart bomb takes your capacitor and turns it into an AoE blast. So we don't need to target anything. Everything within 7,500 meters takes the full volley each time. Alright, final wave, we've got battleship there, battleship there. If there was a true Sancha spawn, it would have been one of those battle cruisers. Grapple the first one, web the second one, easy. Battleships will typically try to burn in different directions. These two are not. They're kind of going out in an angled arc, but webbing them down helps out a lot, keeps them in range. We can count the site as complete as well. Let's go over here. 3 more sites to go for the 1800 mark. So many notifications. Yep, this is a Macarial Ninja. So the Macarial has a roll bonus for a faster warp speed, which is super handy. You can also do this in like an APOC or an AV APOC as well, if you wanted. But the cost difference is negligible. The bulk of the cost of this fit is in the smart bombs itself, so. Warp for the next site.
Warp drive active.
Hey, later, Riddick. Have a good one. Do auto-targeting missiles work as well, or are they bad? As far as I'm aware, they're mostly bad. I would love, don't get me wrong, Archon, I would love to find a way to make them useful. Pretty nominal, Ninja. The SP required to do this activity is actually very, very low. Like, in December, Alphas will be able to do this. In this direction. Like, you need less SP to have perfect skills for a Macarial Smart Bomber than you do for a VNI perfect skill. Crobat, dropping the bits. Thank you very much. Give me a moment to get in position here and we'll add that up as well. Cut the engines. Go there. The bomb cycle will finish it. Perfect. Let's get Crobat over here. We've got a 10, this is a 3. We're now 190 bits away. For those of you in the US, what is it, bits? You have the option to watch optional ads to get bits on Twitch. Hey, for mobile users, are you guys ready for this? Mobile users can use GOC. For GOCBox. Any games or programs you check out on mobile will also tip the stream. Hazel and... Crap, who's the other one, the big one on there? Anvil Slayer. They have a different Twitch name, though. Eric and Ace have been on there as well. So thank you all for helping out in GOCBox. They're doing a giveaway right now related to... I guess there's a new mobile game for Shadows of War, maybe? Or they're giving away a copy of Shadows of War for another event or something. I don't know how it works. I can look at it again. Yeah, in December, Beast, Alphas can fly T1 battleships and down. Let's grab this battleship here. Make sure we count the site and we'll catch up on chat some more. 2 more to go for the 1800 mark. Let's see, Plucky Rush, I have 2 Ashtars running Havens separate and simultaneously, both in Gas and Rock Havens. I have a 3rd character that salvage and loot with Noctis. Is the ISK per hour worth the time and effort of salvaging and looting? To my knowledge, no, Plucky. You'll be better served by having a 3rd Rider spinning. And then have your Ratters drop MTUs. They can carry 4 or 5. The Ashtars can carry 5, I think. But every 4th MTU down, you can grab a hauler and pull in 4 MTUs. And the time differential, pulling in the MTUs is worth it. But the salvaging is never going to be worth it. Only picking up the MTUs. See, I'm assuming this would work with Blood Raiders as well. I assume Ninja, but I've never had access to Blood Raider space, so I couldn't tell you with first-hand knowledge. I don't know if Blood Raiders have 6 of 10s that are worthwhile. One more cycle is going to finish it. Perfect.
Warp drive active.
Crobat, thank you again. He's over there. Now 180 bits away. Thanks to Crobat. Paramedics. Error marker. I want a way to interact the GOCBox side with the stream side. So when someone tips through GOCBox, there's a way to recognize it on stream. They have an alert system, but it isn't very good. Alright, so we're landing on the Armageddon. I think he should be in a... Oh, you know what? He's not bombing. He's doing something weird. Let's go over this way.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, what Aramar said, you never lose the skills. So, alphas will have the same 5 mil template, but if you ever skill inject or activate their account and then go back to being alpha, they have a 20 mil template that they can have access to. BK, good morning. Hope you're doing well. I'll probably use Yeoman as science, maybe. Yeoman's already here and has the skills trained, so... He's been active before, so he'll have the enhanced alpha option. Cut the engines there. See, Radkid says that Blood Raider space delves, so there's a lot of money to be made there. I don't think that had anything to do with our question, though. Our question was, do Blood Raider DEDs have 6 of 10s, and are they desirable? Because every faction is different for which escalations are quote-unquote good. Uh-oh, Phantasmo. It'll still sell, I'm sure. BK, I just joined COG yesterday, now I'm a Dirty Blue. BK, welcome aboard. Hope you enjoy. You also have a COG emote now. Let's see, Zakio? Hopefully the name right. Hello, what is this activity you doing right now called? Sorry, I'm new to Eve. No, you're fine, Zakio. The whole reason I stream Eve is to answer questions, so if you have questions, keep them coming. This is smart bombing, and we're ratting. The activity is ratting, we're using smart bombs to do it. These smart bombs are a weapon type that take capacitor from our ship and turn it into an energy pulse around us. So every rat within 7,500 meters takes damage every volley. We don't have to target anything. Every volley just blows things up. Let's go there. Go ahead and grapple the first one. But, while we're primarily blowing up the rats, what we're really trying to do is finish as many sites as possible per hour. Each site we finish has a chance to give us what's called an escalation, which is another piece of PvE content. Where we can go and try to get some fancy loot, or we can sell the location to someone else who wants to run the site. We can do that as well. So I don't sell them, I run them, though I guess this one I am selling. Exactly, that's what I meant, Phantasmo. Like, it's not like you're stuck with a 0 value. Screw going to Losec? Losec for DDs isn't too bad. I had the same perception though. I was like, I don't know, I think it's gonna be worth running for it, but at least if you're going out Masaba. If you're going out Masaba, it's fine. I wouldn't go out through like... That's the only Losec I guess near, probably. Is this alpha clone capable? Theoretically yes, in December. Currently, at this moment, no. Theoretically in December. Hey, safe but no. Yeah, smart bombing and high sec will commonly get you concorded. Because you're not targeting your weapons, you can hit somebody that's near you, and then if you're in high sec and doing smart bomb, then Concord shows up and dunks you. 1.7 bill, Radkid. 1.7 bill. The site's effectively complete. Let's go ahead and record the data. The next site is number 1800. Warp over here.
Warp drive active.
Let's see, 1800 sites since... ever, social. Ever. I don't even know when I ran my first one, but... At one point I did this as much as I do exploration now. It was my main activity. I went from spinning VNIs on rock havens to smart bombing to exploration. Negative, Rufus. The smart bombs don't blow up the wrecks. But these sites only have 1 or 2 battleships on them, so the loot and salvage is completely irrelevant. With the exception of if you find a faction spawn, a true Sancha on the final wave. Then it can matter, but... Smart bombs don't blow up wrecks. is the main point. Local's fine. Intel's fine. Position. Looks good. Yeah, Zakio. Exploration is a lot of fun. Do Sancha rats new? Negative. Blood Raider rats do. Nice, Captain Data. Good to see that publicly posted. Rush, if you fail the first hack, does it change the reward? Negative. Not that we know of anyway, Assassin. Archon. Then back to binding. We're what? I think 2,299 bits away from the next mining op. We'll get there in no time. Let's grab the battleship. The bigger issue, though, Ninja, it's less about the newts. It's more about if if Blood Raider space has 6 of 10s that are desirable. And what Phantasmo said, like, while your cap stability will be, you know, diminished, nothing should live long enough to greatly impact it. Also, looking at your fit, like, let's go here to the fit. I'm cap stable with my micro warp drive on. If we go simulation mode, offline it, we're even more stable. So keep that in mind whenever you're fitting up your bomber. See, Vic Mort, how much ISK per tick do you get from that? 16 to 18 ballpark, Vic Mort. It's only like 50 mil an hour for the ISK for the bounties, but that's just padding. It's just extra ISK. You don't do it for that value. You do it for the escalations. So you'll pull 50 mil in bounties in an hour and hopefully 1 DAD, so about 140 mil total from all sources. Which isn't too bad for staying your local and not having to do a whole lot. Archon off watching that, that's right. See, anything right now is more desirable than VNI ratting. How so, VNI? Yeah, VNI ratting is the life. Now, maybe Ninja's just done too much of it or something, but it's boring. You don't watch yourself VNI rat, do you, Ninja? VNI ratting is for going AFK, for tabbing out and playing other games. If you're watching yourself VNI rat, that's bad methodology. Frank goes grocery shopping when he VNI rats. He leaves the house. So you get about the same doing an AFK VNI ratting. Negative Vic Mort. VNI ratting is about 75 mil an hour. It's a little, hair bit more than half. Unless math works differently for you or someone's giving you bad information. I think Vic Mort's talking about farming 10s. Multiple bombers and a sniper. Well, also the ticks don't matter because you're splitting that up amongst, in Vic Mort's example, 5 accounts. But you're also farming 10s in that situation and not the 6s. Remco. That's gonna be skill training, Ninja, that's all. As your skills improve and your damage application goes up, if you're gonna spin your VNI, you wanna make sure you are training up drone interfacing. That's 10% per level. Train up your Galente cruiser skill, that's 10% per level. Radikid, what kind of smart bombs are you using? True Sancha and Navy Imperial? Faction smart bombs. T1, T2 smart bombs are garbage. For various reasons. Some take too much cap, some have crappy range. Training 5 for cruiser right now, cruiser's at 4. What's your drone interfacing at, Ninja? training to 5 right now, that is. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, when you finish those 2 skills, you'll have 20% more damage right there. You'll eventually get up to, like, I think, 697 with perfect skills, Ninja. Very close to 700 DPS in the BNI. Most common. Hope you're doing well. Portak, which should I train first? A Loki or a Tengu? What activity, Portak? What are you going to be using them for? Site number 1800, almost finished. There it goes. I'll warp to this one.
Warp drive active.
You think you're around 450? Which isn't bad. Not bad at all. You're not living the woolly white rhino life where he was going around with like 150 for weeks and weeks and weeks. He didn't know that Galente Cruiser upped his damage. He didn't know that drone interfacing existed. So he was just putting around. He was training like Heavy Drones 5 before he trained his drone interfacing or his Galente Cruiser skill. You want to do 10 to 10 in PvP, then you want the Loki, I presume? The Tengu's is for 6s, Loki for 10s. According to chat anyway, as far as I know. Let's get realigned over here. Brakes on, easy. Monger! Good afternoon, sir. Uh-oh, Grizz. Are they patching or something, or unknown issue, or what? Oh, wow, Ninja. Yeah, you'll take drone specialization when you hit level 5 of the prerequisite, but you won't use Tech 2 drones until you have at least level 3 of the drone specialization, or you'll lose DPS. So drone spec needs to be level 3 minimum before you switch to T2 drones. You have to have Heavy Drones 5 to use that. And you don't really need Heavy Drones 5. Like, that's a big skill train. I would only go for T2 drones if you were going to make VNI riding one of your main activities. Ah, gotcha, Ninja. Yeah, interfacing is really good. 10% per level is pretty sweet. Alright, let's grab this one, and this one. See what Grez linked up. Okay, they're aware of it then. See, Buffless is the Vexor getting nerfed. It lost 100 power grid recently. But that doesn't affect PvE. Only affects PvP. And apparently from the PvP side, Frank was telling me he didn't even see any fits that would fall off. But I think chat was saying it kills the dual rep? Triple rep? Some kind of multi-rep fit. Thought anything about it. Mr. Assassin, 12 plate hype. Rush, I love you. Assassin, 60 mil, get good. Game is easy. I don't know, it's PD or Petty. Hello and welcome. The E-Free command gives you a referral link that will give you a 250,000 SP skill points whenever you make a new account. If your account is less than a week old, I would highly recommend remaking it with the same email address. They don't care. Account management is easy. They encourage you to have multiple accounts. But the skill points, there's no XP system in Eve. Your character is always gaining more skill points passively, whether you're logged in or not. That's how your character progresses. So getting a 250,000 up front is like a week's worth of skill training. But always, always, always use a referral link. It doesn't have to be this one. If you have a friend that plays the game, ask them for theirs, whatever. Just always, always get a referral link, no matter what you do. Oh yeah, definitely Ninja. So like VNI writing is just something to do passively in the background when you're not doing anything else, right?
Warp drive active.
So I would get like drone interfacing to 5, maybe cruiser to 5, probably cruiser to 5. And then I wouldn't even bother training heavy drones past like 3 or 4. You want to get into carrier writing? Yeah. So Rush, are you farming 6 of 10s? Yes. We've been trying it lately and it seems to be nerfed to shit. Well, Eason, all you and whoever we are need to do is get good. Because we have found... Where the hell are they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in the past 5 hours. Game is easy. Just have to undock. Not run like 10 sites and call something broken, probably. That's my guess at Eason. Some nerd probably undocked and did like 20 or 40 or 60 sites and wanted to pretend that that was a relevant number that wasn't just lazy casual numbers. But you'll pull 1 escalation per 15 sites on average. That's just an average. You can go 30, 60, 90 sites out with a single escalation. It's perfectly normal. Just gotta ride the RNG wave. Vicmort 10s. 10s were nerfed on the rate, as far as I'm aware. Only the DEDs that interact with battleship blueprints. But it would not surprise me if you saw some angry space nerd posting bad information because they're bad and dumb and don't even play the game. They might log in, spin some ships, train some skills, but they would never actually undock and play. They just go to Reddit and post bad info. Never not shame bad science, that's right, Aramar. Beast. Maybe the 2000 site dream will be brought back. Grab the first battleship. Or web the second one. Assassin just got 95 mil sight. Rush, what's the best you got? Probably 150-ish ballpark, if I had to guess. Please stop hating on people who don't undock. It's not people who don't undock, Remco. It's people who don't undock and post fake science. Ship spinning, never undocking, legit. But doing those things makes you irrelevant for posting data. PK. That's right, Aramar. Why would you ever need to undock? Only the poor people undock. Let's warp over this way.
Drive active.
Camera rotation, that's right. Ship spinning is a lie. No one has ever spun their ship. Docked up. It's just camera manipulation. Paid actors. Hey, Endless. First I log into both my alts, stay docked up, and play vicariously through Rush, Endless. I like it. Let's go this way. Now, as long as you're not posting bad information, Endless, you are 10 of 10 legit. 100%. But Vicmort's got associates, apparently, that stay docked up 24/7 and go to Reddit and post bad information. Oh god, ship, please stop. Hey, towers are down. Easy game. Easy life. Your camera drone. There you go, Barrack. That's right. Post nothing but get good. It's Endless. I just realized I hadn't looked at Intel in a while. See, Portac, what ship is this? This is a Macarial Portac. Angel Cartel battleship. Paramedics. She turned the Ventel alarm back on. I never turned it off, Crobat. Grapple this one. Count this side is complete. This one, web that one down. Easy. Let's see, Minx, how do you turn your shield warning off? So Minx, go down here to, where is it? Options, next to your capacitor. And you can manipulate all your ship alert settings. Is this more efficient than riding a VNI? It's a completely different activity, Portac. VNI riding is mostly passive, mostly AFK. This is an active riding form, so they're completely
Warp drive active.
incomparable. Is it possible I can get the fit? Yeah, absolutely, Rad Kid. Let's do Eve chat at Rad. MO2D in-game chat has fits. So the message of the day, the in-game chat channel has it for you. Just join the in-game channel. MO2D has the fit right there. Game, please. There we go. Is it better ticks? Negative. You don't do this for the ticks. The ticks in this is like 50 mil compared to a VNI, which is 65-ish. You do this for the escalation farming. You clear a site on this every like 3 to 4 minutes, and then that gives you a lot more chances per hour at an escalation versus VNI riding, which is like 2 chances an hour. This one you get like 15 to 17 chances an hour. Kill the engine. There we go. Now, overall, you'll average out better earnings because you'll pull about 140 mil from this per hour. But some hours you're only going to make the 50 mil in ticks, and some hours you're going to pull, you know, multiple DEDs, just RNG based. But you'll average out 200 mil, or 140 mil an hour. Hey, Gecko. Doing well, thank you. Glad you could join us today. You need to kill the Frigs and the VNI, though. You need to kill the Frigs here, too. I don't know what Common's trying to explain. Can't believe we bombed for 6 hours today. What the hell? I thought never will we get, you know, enough non-red traffic to bomb for more than like an hour or two. And then suddenly, here we are. 8 DEDs later. See, about the Frigs, the VNI is not 100% AFK. Yeah, the yellow boxing Frigs need to be manually killed, but the amount of time you get to be AFK is much, much higher than other activities of comparable ISK earning, like mining. Mining makes less ISK and you have to be less AFK. Let's grab 1 battleship, 2 battleship. Count this side is complete. Over there. Web this one down. Easy. See, Rush, do you have a YouTube video for VNI AFK riding? Absolutely. In fact, is it OSR? Take you straight to him, Crobat. Is Frank back in the DD game now? He's going to have to be RMR. If he doesn't want him, I'm going to have to sell him in P-Trade. If he's on time today, I'll ask him when we do the transition. But all of our Sancho ratting entirely, Crobat, is in that guide there, or in that link there. VNI ratting, smart bombing, DD running, all of it. There's also a playlist for Angel Science, for those at Angel Rat Space. Those are the only 2 I've had access to so far. I presume this next site's gonna be occupied. I'm kind of tempted to chill here until the next site spawns. We can warp over there and then warp to another one afterward. It'll be fine. By the time we land on the other side, hopefully another one will spawn back up. And If not, then we'll figure it out when we get there. Oh god, don't start the warp. Don't you start the warp. Don't you do it. Go this way. Easy.
Warp
New
drive
site's up.
active.
Yeah, the smart bomb cost is crazy, Ninja. That's what I was saying earlier. The majority of the cost of this fit is the smart bombs. I think Rush does YouTube video for everything. That's the hope. You need to make some pancakes. Rush got you covered. We'll make some Eve-shaped pancakes. The Mordu ship will be easy, right? The battleship. If he's on time, right, Aramar? We need a video of how many a Rush burger is. How many? How too many? What's how to make? How to make? I mean, just go to like Burger King and you're covered. I should go to Hardee's. If I were to eat a burger right now, it'd be Hardee's. Hey, does anyone know any places that do like turkey burgers? Restaurants, or I doubt there's any fast food ones, but like I make turkey burgers at home, but it's been a while since I've had like an actual burger in hand, ready to go. Aramar, yeah, you had a whole production line going. A dummy for what, Ninja? For smart bombing, no, it's not a viable option. And you still wouldn't, you still have to have the expensive bombs. You just need a dummy for a pancake? What? A dummy's like a potato. What the hell is that? Oh my god. Some terrible moonruner threw moonrunes for our local intel report. I'm like, there's no red here. What are they talking about? Thanksgiving is coming up, so soon every home in America will be making turkey burgers. I guess I can't say I won't be. I'm sure I will be. It's been too long since I've had the whole like holiday with family stuff and the home cooked meals and all the good stuff. Let's go to this side. Is there a way to know if a relic or data site has NPCs up before warping to it? Yes, absolutely. So, relic sites won't have NPCs on it. You're fine there. Data sites, you want to make sure it doesn't say sleeper or improved or covert. I'll put the words in chat for you. Improved or covert. Or sleeper. At imp. There you go. Alright, no faction spawn here. Go ahead and grapple this one. Count the site. Back over this way. Web this one. Easy. Oh, there's a red 2 jumps out apparently. Oh, he's in a pod though, so I don't care. Why the hell is he in a pod? Maybe he logged in a pod? Assassin. Got your attention as well. I wonder if there's a rare spawn Archon. What if it has any special rewards? Marsh, we're up to 8, I think. Let me double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, 8 so far. We still have about 25 minutes to go. Most common thought is my alarm. I've got mine set to only local, so it shouldn't go off very often. See if we can figure out where this nerd went. I didn't pay enough attention last time. BK, the first time I heard the alarm of Intel, it scared the shit out of me. It's pretty loud. It does its job, right? That's what it's for. Yeah, no problem, Imperio. You haven't had turkey in years. Out of like avoidance or what, paramedics? I've got chicken from the deli in the fridge. I've got turkey burgers to make. I haven't had beef in a while. I've probably had beef in at least a year, if not more. More of a replacement, not so much out of a version. Prop mod over this way. Social, I'll probably sell my bookmarks. Running the 6 of 10s would take a Gila or a Tengu. Let's cut this there. And after bombing for 6 hours, I don't really want to spend more time running the sites, so I'll just sell the bookmarks for about 70 to 90 mil a pop and call it good. Almost half a bill worth of bookmarks. So most common, that is true. The tricky part though with data sites is that it'll be a Sancha improved or a Sancha covert. So it'll have the rat name on it, which will confuse people because we'll tell people also like, hey, you know, as long as you have the Sancha name in it or the rat name in it, you're fine. But it's not 100% accurate, if that makes any sense. You're making me hungry, Grez. I'll be grabbing some food in about 20 minutes for sure. I've done both before, Ninja, but this batch I'll probably just sell. 6 hours in one day is enough to eat for me. I say that, then watch me be in like AP9 tonight mining. Trying to help Stewie get the index back up. It's very, very versatile beast. But definitely takes a backseat to the VNI in my opinion. This is mostly like narrative driven, just like personal preference and propaganda, but the VNI is pretty much the only ship in EVE Online that matters. It can solve every problem. Need a cheaper version? Get into a Vexer. Easy. Later, paramedics. Yep, exactly most common. That's what I mean. Like, the common rule of thumb is, if it has a rat faction name on it, you're good to go. But if the words covert or improved show up on it, it'll also have the Sancha or rat name still on it, and then people warp to it as a data site and blap. Murloc, do the rally points need to be scanned? Nope, not at all. These are combat anomalies that in player-owned null spawn statically, meaning when I finish the site, it will respawn a few minutes later. In Stain or other NPC space, the sites will spawn randomly. You can run them real quick, but they won't respawn. At least not in the same manner. They respawn like data and relic sites in that situation. You just don't have to scan them down.
Active.
Would I take a VNI over a Gila? In most scenarios, yes. Most scenarios. Can the VNI solve a problem like Maria? I don't know what that is, Ninja. You lost me. Justin, I presume, is heading out. Thank you for hanging out with us today. Or maybe you're on the way back, in which case, welcome back. You never know with J-Force. They like to keep us on toes. That'd be a good question for Frank, though. Because I guess a lot of it would come down to fit and like skill points between what wins in a fight. If we're going to talk about PvP. I presume if you took two characters with the same SP total and just assumed it was all trained to relevant skills, I presume the VNI would have the better skill point focus because the heal is going to require you to split between missile and drone skills. But that's a huge assumption on my part. I don't actually know that. Alright, towers are down. Game is easy. Alright, do you guys think we'll find one more escalation before the end of the stream? Notice I didn't say before Frank shows up. Because that could be anywhere between 1 minute and like a week. How do you AFK rat in a VNI when NPCs target drones? Oh man, social. We got you covered. YouTube at social search drone aggro. We have a video up that explains drone aggro and how to solve it for a lot of combat sites. It doesn't work for DEDs, it doesn't work for mission running, but for combat anomalies, and more specifically the ones we run a lot of, we have solved drone aggro. Super easy. Praise the sun, Zafri, that's right. We have not had to praise the sun in quite some time. Haven't done any VNI spinning. Look at chat, all knowing about praising the sun. When you watch the guide, it's going to seem like a troll. And you're like, this is not a real thing. This doesn't really work. But I swear to you, it's how we get around drone aggro all the time. And the only reason you got to find a way around drone aggro is because there's no logical way for it to function in game, so. for whatever reason. I presume, this is just theoretical on my part, I don't know this for sure, but I'm under the impression that praising the sun method creates some kind of snapshot mechanic that manipulates the aggro, but again, that's just a guess on my part. We don't really know how it, or why it works, we just know that it does work. Can I actually see a menu for this thing now, or... No? Okay. What about if I do this? No? Alright. Good to know. Good talk. Look at that, guys. I was wondering if you guys thought we'd find another escalation. I don't know if we can actually answer. I didn't see it. But number 9 on the day. Game is easy, guys. I don't know if I even counted that site.
Warp drive active.
Where'd this one go? One Tech 1? I'll be bookmarking all the things after stream today. Sun gravity sucks it in. I like it. I saw a YouTube video that mentioned that, Barrick, but the person said that the whole dock up and leave ship thing only works 50% of the time, at which point I just dumped the whole like concept. Because praising the sun works 100% of the time. The dock up thing only working sometimes is, in my opinion, therefore useless. The hell is that? Just a standing notification. See, rush go to the suggested, then click on the Crimson Harvest. Alright, let's try that. Nothing says suggested. There it is. I'm just blind. Game, please. Zafir, did you break my client? What'd you do? Oh, here we go. Hey, look at this. Support kits, and then an accelerator, another accelerator, crate. Next challenge in 13 minutes. Oh, really? Mine some ore. Blue gauntlets. What's inside these things? Support kit. If anybody's gotten one. And thank you, Zafir. Most common. So no, the thing about drone aggro is that drones once upon a time couldn't get aggro at all. It was allowing too much AFKing to go on, so they created drone aggro to help alleviate that, but I haven't seen a lot of information posted publicly because then that would help, you know, get around it and then put them right back in the same situation they were in before. Marshall. Yeah, that's what praising the sun is for us, Barrick. The whole warp to a safe and eject. We just call it praising the sun because they usually use the sun to warp to. Just make chat tense up. Alright, let's go there. Rhinestone, we've been bombing for the last almost 6 hours. Found 9 escalations. Game is easy. Oops. That's fine. Praising the sun doesn't work for sentry drones. Yeah, I guess that would make sense. But if you're using sentry drones, you've gotten off the rail system. Look at social anxiety. Praise the sun. Social, did I not tell you? It'll sound like a total troll, but I promise you it works. Can't confirm for you why, but my best theory is that it creates a snapshot mechanic. Or game state. Rush, you can show info on the kits. Oh, really? Really? Let's go check that out. 2-week event. I don't know I was going for that long. 1 booster. It has a chance for one of the following. Oh, it's an RNG box for boosters. For damage, tank, and speed. That doesn't sound very appealing. Alright, let's go over this way.
Warp drive active.
I guess in theory it would allow you to do a piece of content more efficiently, but like speed and damage would be relevant, tank not so much, unless you're gonna use the tank one for PvP, maybe. Rhinestone, so easy. Spin a VN9 so you can afford a Macarial. Get in the Mac, get good. When you lose the Mac, buy another one, or get back in your VNI. Rinse and repeat. I think it was a result that was intended social. But it wouldn't make sense for them to tell us all the details, because then it would put us right back into a state of what they were trying to prevent, which is people AFKing. Right, cut the prop. Cut the engines. Bombs are up. Easy. There's no way we're going to see 10 deities, so I think we're safe for the next 15 minutes. I don't think we're going to find another one. Which means we have time to do about 3 to 4 more sites. Before we can start bat phoning Frank in about 5 minutes. Like, hey dummy, wake up. In fact, it's 15 minutes out. We'll go ahead and start trying to find Frank. Frank. He logged off Discord. Proof of life. Everyone. There's how many pings we can get on Discord for Frank. Is that who you sell them to, Frank the Bank? More than likely. I mean, if he doesn't want them, then I'll put them on P-Trade, but I try to give Frank first crack at him. Allows him to stay less ISK poor. Though I doubt he's whelped all the ISK that Pegaroo sent. Count this side as well. Might try to do 2 more sites and call it there, so I'm at 1810. Try to keep it an even number for no apparent reason. Look at that, another DED game. This is an amazing game. Amazing! 10 escalations in 1 day.
Warp drive.
Dark Revan. Is that a Star Wars name? Hello and welcome. Hope we're doing well. There might be another active nerd local, we'll see. Rhinestone? We'll see if we can bring that back in some form. There's the Bawana. Mega host. Mega auto host. Thank you very much. No Bawana's AFK, but always appreciated. If you're lurking in Bawana's channel, hello and welcome. I am Rushlock. This is EVE Online. You've probably been lurking for Warframe the past many hours, if you're even there. But if you have any questions at all, there should be a button up in the right-hand corner that says go to channel. It'll put you in our chat room and I can actually see anything you type. So if you have questions, feel free to ask. The whole reason I stream EVE is to answer questions, so fire away. Easy assassin, right? 10th escalation today. Like, average would have been 6 in 6 hours. That'd have been fine. Perfectly content, but we found 10. Guys, EVE is easy. Just have to get good. Getting started in EVE for the first time, trying to decide the best race and how to play it lucratively. We can help with that, Dark Revan. So, in December, the alpha program is going to change, the free-to-play program. It won't matter what character race you pick. Like, it matters right now in the short term, but in December it won't matter anymore. Though, I guess that's not fair unless you've actually been subbed for like 1 month. It'll open up the other factions, but what I would do, Dark Revan, go ahead and accept the concept of having multiple characters. Because specialization in Eve is a thing. So if you get into writing, you know, you might have one character for that. If you get exploration, another character for that, things like that. But in terms of what's lucrative, this will sound cheesy, but I cannot stress enough. It is far more important to find something you enjoy doing, and then finding a way to make it lucrative, than doing something that is lucrative and trying to force yourself to enjoy it or not hate it or make yourself do it, things like that. Exploration is a huge accessibility thing for new players. It's a lot of ISK, very, very accessible activity, and we can walk you through it. Writing's can be a little more lazy if you want something a little more passive or just less active. That's a viable option as well. But I cannot stress enough how important it is to find something you enjoy doing and making it lucrative as opposed to just doing something for the sake of ISK. Because you can always just go work a job for an hour and pay for your game time. That's easy. That kind of thing. Yeah, what Barrack said. There's no actual change to the base alpha that's never been active before. Oh yeah, Aramar, thank you. So, Dark Revan, I don't know if you've actually made an account already. If your account is less than a week old, I would highly recommend using a referral link. It doesn't have to be mine, but mine is in chat. If you have a friend that plays the game, ask them for theirs, but always, always, always use a referral link. There's no XP system in Eve, so you're always gaining SP to improve your character. Didlix, dropping the host. Didlix, thank you very much. Hope you're doing well. Guys, do you see what's on the screen right now? That's another escalation. That is escalation number 11 today. What is going on? Game is too easy, guys. 11! 6 is today.
Warp drive active.
But Didlix, thank you again for the host. Hope you've had a great day so far. There's no such thing as average anymore. Rush beat assassin. Yeah, exactly, social. At that point, you just branch out for something new to do. I want to be a combat captain. I want to blow stuff up. No, Dark. That's perfectly fine. You might enjoy ratting, mission running. Both of those might be viable. When you get comfortable with mission running, you can take it to nullsec. I've never done nullsec mission running. I want to try it out sometime, but ratting and combat anomalies will be very repetitive. So let me phrase it this way: if you want to focus on the ISK per hour, I would do combat nullsec ratting. What we're doing right now. There's multiple forms of it. Some active, some passive, so you can kind of change gears as needed. Mission running will give you more variety. It might take you a little bit longer to get into a situation where you can make more ISK doing it. Tratosi, hope you're doing well. Thank you for coming over. I see you're getting all the RNG while I'm getting none of it. Didlix, I'm sorry. I do have a habit of soaking up all the RNG. Somehow, Assassin in chat has gotten some of it. They've been finding all kinds of ISK on sites today. If you're doing exploration today, blame Mr. Assassin in chat. Mr. Assassin, what are you up to today on your current run? Ballpark figure? See, TCC student. I started over a week ago as a Galente. I've been exploring wormholes for data and relic sites. That's perfectly fine, student. If you're going to base out of HiSec, going day tripping into wormholes is class 1, 2, and 3 is legit. Because you'll find nullsec equivalent sites in those wormholes. Prioritize relic sites and prioritize Sancha relic. If you want a fast track student to like the best place for best relic sites, Pravi at TCC is a great place to start. In your brand new account, you can easily go to Pravi and in your T1 exploration frigate find Sancha relic sites. And they'll be worth far, far more. The reason for that is an item called an intact armor plate. It drops exclusively from Sancha relic sites, and the only Sancha space for nullsec is Pravi, Catch, Stain, Esoteria, Paragon Soul. And the reason Pravi stands out is because it's kind of open access. As long as you don't have a record of hostility there, or you're not part of a group that has a hostile record in Pravi, the people who live there will leave you alone. It's the most accessible nullsec. Let's get the web down this one, I guess. But if you have any questions at all, student, do not hesitate. We will absolutely try to help. If the stream's ever offline and you need help with something, I'm always reachable or accessible on Discord. Link is in chat. Click the link, open up web browser, just a chat application. Just sign in, make sure you have a username. If you have questions, you can always tag at Rushlock. Webs are way better when you turn them on, by the way. Let's get these things webbed down. Count the site. This should be the last one. 11 escalations today. 12 is greedy, most common. 12 is greedy. Hit 12 so you can get 2 per hour. Assassin, that'd be disgusting. Almost most common. We've gotten one almost every 30 minutes. But today's RNG has been crazy. If I made my account through Steam, how do I use referral links? You'll make a new account, Dark Revan. Make a new account. With the same email address. They facilitate multiple accounts. Remco. Let's see. Rackle's probably destroying your name. Is it not better to do Forsaken or Forlorn hubs with this fit? So we're going for escalations, not ticks. So I'm guessing no. I've never smart bombed either of those sites because they don't have a DED and Sacha space that matters. Assassin, I may have stolen every site in west side of Pravi. So good. Turn these bombs off. Pocket is clear, so we can warp to 0 on station. Let's go there for a moment, wait for our timer to run out.
Warp drive active.
Let's see, Kirox, hello and welcome. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. This activity currently makes about 140 million an hour, active routing. 50 mil an hour from ticks, and 90 mil an hour on your average acquisition of escalations. Today I've had above average, so assuming they were all in good locations, I would pull in about a billion ISK for my bookmarks today. It'll be a little bit less than that because that one or that one, maybe both, are not in great places, but otherwise we'll be pulling almost a billion ISK from our blueprints, or our bookmarks rather. It's crazy. I was gonna say, yeah, skill injectors Rhinestone, so they can always convert ISK into skill points, and with exploration, it's super accessible. Will you be able to sell those all within 24-hour window? Oh yeah, absolutely, Buffless. I'll probably sell them all to one person. Can I see the complete fit? Yeah, absolutely. Let's go Eve chat at VRA. Fit is in the in-game channel. MOTD. So Brackles, the in-game chat channel, has a message of the day that has the fit. Otherwise, the fit's on the screen right now. If you don't recognize something, just ask. All the rigs are cap rigs. Everything else is visible right now. Is there any way to reliably change your orbital path yet? You can manually set it. As far as I know. Can I get a new link? I have Discord and would like to join the server. Yeah, Zafri linked it up for you, as did You Know It, or tried to. I'll send you one directly at Dark. There we go. But that link is not working when I type it in. You should just click it. You don't have to type anything. But the link's been working for other people just fine. I'll post let's see. Hold on. Let's go Eve, create instant invites, copy. Let's do this at Dark. Oh, you got in? Alright, good. I'm back, restarting his computer. Frank is alive, guys. See, I was just on, the internet died. Calling Comcast, I'm back, restarting the computer. Okay, so Frank's in the process. What time is it? Oh, I better get on comms. Alright, guys. Frank will join us shortly as he sets back up. I need to set my push talk not to be push talk. Voice and audio, push talk, no. Voice activity, yes. Excellent. Perfect? Perfect. Much better. Much improved. Let's put this ship in the station.
Docking permission requested.
So guys, the stream is not over. You guys got 5 more hours. Frank the Bank's going to join us in just a moment. He's setting up his computer, getting things sorted out. He's going to take over for the next 5 hours. He's probably going to do PvP. I hope we get to tell him how many DDs we get. Oh, that's true, Captain Data, plus the rat ticks. Easily a billion. Easily. Dude Void, hope you're doing well. Day or two I'll be hitting Omega from 0 ISK. Mr. Assassin. Mr. Assassin is an alpha account going to Omega from 0 ISK. Lower joined COG 2 days ago and started scanning. I love you, Rush. Assassin, did you go from 0... did you go from alpha to Omega effectively in 3 or 4 days? Are you doing this in Pravi, by the way? Yep, I am, Dude Void. Is it better to be in a corp or solo when doing ratting? So crew, let's see. The actual active writing is going to be a solo activity. But you want the corp infrastructure to be able to shift your loot. If you're going to drop MTUs, that is. You're going to want network to find DD runners, things like that, so. Either reform your question or let me know if I answered what you were asking. See, student, my home station is currently in Dudixie. Should I move my fleet closer to Pravi? Negative, student. Never bring anything to Pravi. Always come to Pravi butt naked and broke. If you want to sell a few things off so you have some liquid disc, that's fine too. But if you're going to get into exploration, the first fit's like 3 million. If you're going to get into ratting, it's a little more expensive to start off with. But CA and GA. So if you're going to do exploration, the CA command link is what you want. And if you're going to do ratting, the GA command link is what you want. And if you're interested in corp stuff, corp link is in chat as well. For getting started though, just have like, I don't know. You need enough to afford the first Vexer. Unless you're willing to do exploration, then you can start with like 3 million ISK and go from there. That's wild, Assassin. That is crazy. I followed your instructions on YouTube, started in Pravi, do 2 runs, 20 systems a day, so about 5 hours playtime. It takes you 5 hours total playtime, I'm sorry. I thought you meant like 5 hours to do 20 systems a day. I'm like, what? We're fine. So I can make a new account with the same email. Yes, absolutely Dark. 100% yes. I'll even type that to make sure you know. Yes, Dark. So I'm in Discord. If anyone wants to explain some of this stuff to me, I would really appreciate it. Let's see if I can find you, Dark. Do you use the same name in Discord? Dark Revan. Nope, there's no Dark Revan. No Revan. What's your Discord username, Dark Revan? Assassin, I'm at 800 mil and estimated right now and got some blueprints I can profit off of. Do you have a contact for manufacturing, Assassin? Because blueprints are pretty much junk unless you have somebody that can use them. Currently using Nemicus as my exploration ship. That's great. Student, that's perfect. CA, so the CA command and the Pravi command, student, are where I would focus. Also, student, if you have any questions at all, Discord at TCC. Even if you can't use Discord right now, that's fine. Just open up your web browser as a chat application. But you can always reach me on there as well. But if you like exploration, starting in Pravi with 3 mil Imicus is perfect. Crobat, thank you for the bits. Frank should be en route soon. Somebody's in the voice lobby. Let's see why and who. So we can properly shame somebody. I don't know who Deviant is. Alright, Frank's back on Discord. We'll see what's up. Oh, you're Deviant. There we go. That's Dark Revenant. Alright, let me see. DV. I'll tag you. At DV. Post Eve. Questions here. So I tagged you in the Eve channel. Deviant. Tag Rushlock. And I'll respond ASAP. So I've been on for 6 hours. So when I finish up here, whenever Frank gets on, I'll probably go AFK for like 20-30 minutes. But I'll answer questions to the best of my ability after that. Alright, very good, student. Same thing, student. What's your Discord username? Just so I can tag you and tell you the same thing. Oh, very good, Assassin. Perfect. Now, that's relatively accurate, but it's not perfect. So if you find out later that something's not profitable, don't be floored and shocked and let it ruin any of your plans. So I'm watching out for students' Discord username, and we're waiting for Frank to show up. Oh, perfect. TCC student. Perfect answer. Let's go find you. Eve. Same thing to TCC students. There we go. Now, someone else might answer your question first, Dark or student, but if you tag at Rushlock, then I'll get a ping, and then next time I'm at my computer, I can try to help you out. Alright, we'll come up chat a little bit. Talos, I'm doing the same thing. I've got a pile of blueprints, nothing to do with them. See, Dark, what's the one race you would choose to start out until December? It only matters, Dark, if you know what activity you want to get into. So if you're going to do exploration, I would say Caldari. If you're going to get into ratting, I would say Caldari or Galente. If you want passive ratting, Galente. If you want active ratting, Caldari. Though, they just changed a couple of the ships. The Amarian one for the Arbitrator might be good coming up as a new active rider. Or a mix, it's almost like a mini Gila, because they use missiles and in drones, but... Ratting. Ratting is grinding mobs. I don't know if you've played other MMOs or not. If you played other MMOs, tell us which ones and we can try to do a comparison for you. Doesn't matter what COG Corp you join, at the app page there's like 8 choices. If you're an Alpha, join Alpha Galactic. If you're an Omega, join Omni Galactic. So Omni Galactic for Omegas, Alpha Galactic for Alphas. Where can I post my Imicus fitting for your review? The in-game chat channel is the Romantics. So Eve chat at TCC students. You can post it in there.
Hey.
Yo. Crobat, thank you for the bits. Appreciate that.
Fucking Comcast.
Yeah, Crobat. Crobat trying to live the Hazel life. It's Crobat, Hazel, and DNA are the #1 bit farmers. For any of you that are in the US, the bits program will allow you to watch optional ads and give you Twitch bits that you can then use in any channel. So you can farm up in one place, spend them in another, or vice versa. Yeah, student, no problem at all. In fact, student, that chat channel that I linked up for you in-game, the message of the day, like the initial blurb of text, one of the fits in there will say Exploration Heron, and most of these modules you can use, like 1-to-1 for your Imicus. You're going to have, I think, 1 less mid-slot and 1 more low slot, but it'll get you started at least. Archon. Let's see, Assassin. So when I hit Omega, I can ask to be switched. There's no real reason to, Assassin. There's no benefit or perk to it. Doesn't matter at all. You've played SOTOR and Terra. I haven't spent time in Terra myself, but I have played SOTOR. So you know in SOTOR, when you're doing certain like dailies or quests or whatever, and you gather a bunch of mobs and then burn them all down together at the same time? That's what ratting is for what I'm doing today with smart bombing. Ratting in general is just killing mobs to get the in-game currency drops, if that makes any sense. And every once in a while you have like an RNG interaction where, with the kind of ratting we do, at the end of the site there's always a chance for an escalation, which is a proc that will happen randomly to give you access to another piece of PvE content that you can either run yourself or sell the location to somebody else and let them run it. They can pay you for it. And then every once in a while you'll get a rare drop. A rare spawn and a rare drop, if that makes any sense from a SOTOR perspective. Yeah, no problem, student. Again, the whole reason we're here, guys, is to answer questions, so never stop asking them. Keep them coming. We may fall behind from time to time, but we will catch up. If we ever miss a question, if I'm the one on here, just type Rush, R-U-S-H, in the message, and it'll highlight for me. And if Frank's here, just type Frank, and Frank will catch those messages as well. In fact, Frank's going to hop on here in a few minutes. What's your ETA?
2 minutes.
Okay. So in a couple of minutes, Frank's going to yell at me, telling me he's good. I'm going to count backward from 5. And then the stream will flicker, like it has so many times today. I've gone offline like 3 times today, Frank. It's terrible.
Oh, hey, yeah.
But the stream will flicker. For most of you, Frank will just magically appear. I'll type in chat until you guys refresh. So just press F5 or manually refresh or do whatever you gotta do. But I'll type in chat when the stream's back up. But about a minute and a half, Frank will yell at me that he's good. Are you doing the skin giveaway thingy, since I saw it on CCP and saw your name there as well? Yep, I just got some skin codes today, Assassin, so we'll plan out some giveaways for those as well. Looking for a good group, teach me. Yeah, absolutely, Dark. That's the whole reason we're here.
I should give out mine.
What was that?
The guard sent me like a few days ago. He sent me skin codes and I forgot about them.
Oh, just got mine today. I didn't think they'd gone out.
Yeah, I got mine like. Do I want to tell you where I got this message?
Skunk, thank you very much. 2 minutes and Frank time is an hour. Zafir is right. We are all
23rd.
noobs. Oh, Frank, do you want 6s again? And I'll say you either have to take all my 6s or none of my 6s, and then you can guess
no,
how many I
I
have.
already knew that.
Okay.
Well, I can at least limit it to an area, like non-crap area.
Ashtarothi, hope you're doing well. I mean, you can resell my bookmarks. I might even contract these all to you for 0 ISK. You just pay me whatever, whenever. I don't care. But you take all of them or you take none of them. Do you want to guess how many I have? I've been bombing for 6 hours.
8.
I have 11.
Fuck. Yeah. In the future, I might give me and I'm still in high sec this week.
Gotcha. Well, with the current batch, what do you want me to do?
Just sell P trade.
Okay. So Frank, though, in general, is back in the 6s market, boys. Look at Asteroids, Rogue Venom. Hope you're doing well. Ashtarothi. I think I got you a moment ago. Frank, don't rat. Look at Captain Data. Don't do it. I want you guys to remember a month from now when Frank's like, guys, send me more 6s. I want all the 6s. Remember the day when he turned down 11 of them. I understand why he has to. I wonder why he's in the situation, but remember that he turned down 11 6s.
Double checking stream key. I am on the right one. I fixed the stream key just after I ended the speech. I'm good.
All right, guys, I'm going to flip the stream over. I'm going to count backward from 5. You will not hear all of it because it's for Frank's benefit, not yours. I will type in chat when the stream comes back up. I'm going to preemptively get the stream refreshed to my side because I know I dropped some frames earlier. Refresh this, and then I'm going to count down in 5, 4, 3,